Feel uninvited, left you home in West LA, I'm not excited, so uninspired, on my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder, she loves me, yeah, she needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger. Yeah. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. I'm so divided, starstruck, but hate has got some indecisive. I'm over fighting, I just can't wake up cold and sleep alone. This boy's some trouble, when he's around my problems seem like double. His stupid eyes put me on ice, so no, no. Don't slow me down, don't wanna do this solo. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. I can't help myself, you're a drug to me. I just can't get enough. I know this is love, so come close to me while we're still young. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad, hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad. Y más oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más allá. Crecemos en número, en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Crecemos en número, en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Más y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más allá. I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the hole closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity?
Psycho. Hai itu gimana tuh?
Ada. inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Just wanna be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Now you know why I had to go. I had to go. I still love you. I hope you know. I hope you know. Can't deny the truth. We were never meant to be. Sorry I had to leave. Oh, now you know why I had to go. I had to go. I still love you. I hope you know. I hope you know. Can't deny the truth. We were never meant to be. Sorry I had to leave. Oh, yeah.
A moment of awkward silence. Yeah,
Good
we know
evening,
that.
ladies and gentlemen. Today we are having a game between Not Today and Error Esports. Um, Today casting is me, Dr. Dang, and Elika.
Yay, hi, this is Elika, and this is my first ever match. I'm gonna cast for Siege. I'm excited.
The map that we're playing is Border. So, Elika, how do you think that this game's gonna go?
I think it's gonna go along because actually we're already late, and I think they're already prepped for this match.
Do
Like
you
a lot
have
of prep.
do you have any predictions, like score predictions?
Yeah, I think probably the game would be more on Early Sports side because I've heard a lot about them.
Okay, Thatcher ban coming in. That means Thermite or Hibana
So
would
it's
be
actually so like not today is gonna play defense. Okay,
not today's on attack, errors on defense.
yeah, sorry. I'm like,
And a Maverick ban, that means that um, hard walls are gonna get opened pretty easily. Panda tricking is not really prevalent on border
yeah,
anymore.
I think no today is going for smoke. Not sure, maybe Jackal.
It should be a Mira ban. Well,
It's Valkyrie. Why would they ban Valkyrie?
I mean the
Just
runouts on border are really straightforward. So with no Nomad on the board, with Nomad being in play, I think a Valk ban makes sense.
hmm. What do you think it'll go for this ban?
It should be a Mira from Error's side, but let's see.
Not sure if it's.
And yes, that's a Mira
Oh
ban.
yeah,
So
that's.
pretty straightforward bans coming out from Error, Thatcher and Mira. Not today, changing up the meta a little bit. So Echo and Maestro are going to be in play, which means that last second plant denials are going to be very strong. The first site that we're going to go to is probably going to be on the second floor, Armory Lockers. And yes, and
Oh,
Noble has just disconnected.
just
That
disconnected.
seems unfortunate. But
Yeah.
I guess a rehost could be an option since it's in the first 15 seconds of the round.
It's actually. Oh my god. We have Warden on this. Okay, we have Warden. That's
Seargin,
really weird.
Seargin playing a warden. That this is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
A,
this is really gonna be like
a
weird and
gridlock
fun at the
getting
same time. Yeah.
changed to a Twitch. That means the Maestro cams are gonna be in danger.
Oh,
And a
yeah,
Mossy switch.
he went for a Mozzie and Kali. Okay, Kali is a really
Kali
good
and
option.
Vamai are not allowed in the game, but I guess yeah, Kali's not allowed. This is it's gonna be a 4v4 this time, I guess.
Yeah. And actually, Kali is Kali is such kind of an operator which needs a lot of patience. Maybe like until I played, I know that so.
Kali's probably gonna
Attackers
have
need to
to
locate and
stay
defuse
outside and
bombs.
not play the game. And yeah, this is gonna be a 4v4. The first round on the map, and we have an operator that cannot be played. Guts on the mute. Guts really good with the SMG-11. The
Oh
SMG-11
my
is a
god,
really
he chose
strong
a
gun.
shotgun.
The SMG-11 is a really strong gun if you can control recoil. And I'm not sure what's happening.
And
Only
smoke really should need guns to take that shotgun instead of.
10 seconds to go.
all right. So they're gonna ask for a rehost,
5 seconds
and
left before
yeah,
insertion.
the first round of the map is gonna be a rehost.
Attackers are
But they
moving
need
out
to
to
stop
locate a
check
bomb and
twice
defuse
before
it.
they actually
So
start.
this is just gonna be a round where people go around.
Just maybe a dry run of the.
We have a Sledge, IQ, Hibana, Thermite. So double hard breaches being
Attackers have
run by
recovered their
not today.
diffuser.
You really want to make sure that they get the default spots open. A CCTV hold coming in from Jaeger. And this seems to be an east side push.
Defender has
The
left the
tellers
area
in
of
east side.
operation.
And Hibana's drone seems to be
Yeah, in the
in the
sky.
air somewhere.
In the sky, totally.
A bomb
IQ's
has been
going to be
located.
joining the workshop, maybe setting up some vertical gameplay. Sledge Sled's still outside the building, thinking of ending Quella's. Mozzie's got a long angle from Armory all the way down CCTV hallway.
Usually, Mozzie actually plays attack, they play aggressive.
With Mozzie, I'd say that and a C4 goes in that misses. That's going to be Gut C4 off the board. Still has 2 mute jammers to play around with, and that's going to be the Maestro taking out the Sledge. Oh, sorry, the Hibana. 1 hard breacher down. And that's second kill for Lawrence. That's your Kali down. I mean, Kali was still outside.
Oh my god. It's already a 3v3. Shouldn't be an issue for
The replay coming in from the Sledge gets the Jaeger in TV. It's down to 40 health, but right now the round's seriously favoring
he has 2 nades.
Error.
Have been used.
Guts getting Sledge, not seeing very clear. He still knows that he's in CCTV, not sure exactly where to shoot. But Sledge has got to worry about the Maestro right next to him. He does not know he's there, and he gets downed, and that's it. That's gonna be cheat for this round. Lawrence gets down by IQ and mental spells, and it's gonna be a complete shutout by Error.
Actually, a 4v5 worked out. Not real hard. It's a come on. We are gonna rehost the round, I guess.
So this is gonna be a rehost coming in since Noble disconnected from Error, and
Did he
Kali was
coming back? Probably no.
abandoned match. Yeah.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
Ready.
Yeah, welcome back, guys.
Welcome
We're
back
on
after a technical problem. This is so as
back again.
if you're just joining us, Error Esports is going to be leading by 1-0 on Not Today, the map's border. The second side, we should be going to the second side now, which should be
Yeah,
Vents.
probably. Getting ready
And
to do
this
the
is going to be an interesting matchup in the sense that Error's got much
I'm
higher rank.
actually looking for him to take the. Oh my god, is he gonna take that again? No, he didn't.
The Warden.
Yeah,
Warden's gonna be fun.
yeah,
Warden's gonna
I was
be a
waiting for
meme
him to take
operator.
Warden.
No, they're gonna keep Jaeger, Maestro, Mozziela, and Lesion, and the attacker's gonna have a Nomad. That means that runouts are not gonna be as prevalent, most probably, if your Nomad placement's right.
Yeah, also,
What?
everyone choose the same spawn entrance for a reason.
Oh yeah,
That's like not
everyone is spawning east,
prominent.
east,
Yeah,
east,
it's like
west, east vehicle entrance. This means that it's probably gonna be an east side push from tellers or east or office. Since keeping top floor control is going to be really important for Error, they're going to have to sweat to keep armory and archives in
Attackers
their
need to
control.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they
And probably have a roamer, which means that Ella and Mozzie should probably be playing offside. Maestro and Legion should be on side. An IQ on the board, which means that Legion mines are going to be easier to spot, but we do not know how this is going to carry on.
like, I need to know one thing. Is it normal to carry a shotgun?
Yeah, so with
located a bomb.
to preferably run the shotguns, since shotguns offer you a lot of soft destruction, and it's very easy for you to make rotates without using your impacts. They're going to be important for making rotates at a moment's notice if you want to get out of the situation.
Do you think they're going for spawn peak?
I mean, they could technically go for spawn peaks, but I guess Error is gonna play a little bit safe, get some rounds on the board. So this is gonna be an east push as we anticipated. Thermite, Sledge, Nomad, Hibana, and IQ.
Like after they got a really free round, the last round, they're going to be pretty
Yeah,
confident.
yeah.
Down.
Not today should really be on their toes to get this round on the board, because putting some pressure on Error is gonna help them get their motivation up.
And IQ is all here.
IQ can hear the Maestro Cam, I think, but I don't think she can do anything about it. Sledge has got nades, which may or may not help him take the Maestro Cam out.
But I think there's no one at the site, even if the needs were like the needs would probably not
I think Ella's playing side, yeah. Error. Nobody gets the first kill onto the Hibana. That means one heart reach after second kill coming in. Thermite gets hit.
Legion has no
Missing
idea.
his shots a little bit. Noble not making sure that there's a second guy. He's stuck in fountain right now, and Thermite finishes him off. That's going to be the Legion off the board. A big kill for not today, but they've lost a lot of HP. The Archives hatch is soft, which could be opened by a simple breach charge by IQ if she's carrying some. A drone gets caught out for not today, which means that some intel is going to be on. Nomad decides not to shoot the drone. A nice angle held from the hatch by Sergeant. Proxy gets one onto Error,
Attackers have located a bomb.
and Sergeant gets
Attackers recovered the
Shaiko.
bomb diffuser.
I don't think IQ should be taking.
One Ellaman off the board, and some vertical holes that are made. I think Not Today has got armory control. They've got vertical control. And a minute on the board. You can see the Ella, but he misses his shot. There should be a lot of time for Not Today to.
Completely has the clear idea where the guy is coming from.
I mean, with almost 45 seconds on the board, I think Not Today should be able to get a plant off. But Guts holding a very thin pixel angle. If the Sledge decides to peek anything for the main door or the custom door, I think Sledge should be done. This is gonna probably a B plant because not today has been running out B. They've got footholds, which means that the plant's not going to be as simple. And with Maestro Cams on the board, I think the Maestro Cam and B got taken out.
And Sledge trying to push into B side.
15 seconds remaining.
15 seconds left, and the diffuser still on the top floor. They do not have any idea how they want to go for the plant. Sledge still in, gets traded out by Mozzie from
5
the
seconds
rotation
to
hall.
go.
Aubrey, do you think?
IQ's in again, that's diffuser, and this should be a round for
And
Error
Operators, you
again.
are out of time.
I pretty was sure about Error getting this round.
I think Error got lucky when Not Today did not use their vertical control to open up
Yeah.
more sightlines. Since they
And-
had, they did not. I don't think if they didn't. I do not know whether they had breach charges or not on Nomad and IQ, since you can choose them. But Thermite had 2 of his Brimstone charges. He could have easily used them to open up some vertical pressure.
Especially when Not Today is on the attacker side, they choose to play passive, which is not really.
Yeah,
going to
being an
help in the
attacker,
game.
you need to force the play rather
Yeah,
than
exactly.
exactly.
And you know, Error Esports got really pretty good positions, really aggressive positions. Trust me, they really set up everything in a
Error-
perfect way.
After Legion got traded for the Hibana in Fountain, and Proxy got one more on I think the Jaeger. Not Today was really in a really good spot to capitalize, but I do not think that they took all their advantage. They did not even get the archives hatch open.
Yeah, and the chat
Now-
looks pretty hyped with the Malayalam thing. All I can see in the chat is Malayalam, which I don't understand a single.
Attackers need to locate and
The
defuse
second,
as many bombs as they
so
can.
2 rounds going in the favor of Error. The third round's going to be a customs defense for Error. This customs is going to be again heavily focused on vertical gameplay. If Not Today can get their vertical control as soon as possible.
Although when
And-
Not Today choose to launching up,
Yes,
Attackers
and
have located
with the
bombs.
dock on the board, this could probably be something that Error will take advantage of, spawn peeking.
oh, we have Cyan taking the dog
10
here.
seconds remaining.
So yes, Sergeant on the dock,
Definitely
Lawrence on the
fair.
Maestro, and it's actually a very nice Maestro Cam placement. A very smart Maestro Cam placement, to be honest. You can't get on top of that and sledge it very easily, and you can't nade it very easily, which means that it's going to be safe from most things except an Ash and a Zofia charge.
So like the diffuser is making his way through the bus. Oh my
Not
god.
Today looking to open up and probably nade the bandit, but I'm pretty sure that they have got Jaeger ADSs to protect that.
Luckily got that guts to open that.
Yeah,
He could have
bandits
got
can.
an easy peek. He could have gotten easy.
Lawrence holding a thin bullet punch hole to the CCTV corridor. He might be able to get someone. IQ crosses right in front of him, and Maestro went off the angle right when he should have been there.
Oh my god, Maestro has no
Hibana
clue.
gets taken out, but Nomad's right there. He does not know about it.
10,000 IQ bait by IQ.
Jaeger gets spotted out. IQ spots the bullet hole right now.
Look at the confidence of the IQ.
And the Maestro gets traded out for the Clash getting 2 kills. It's a frag fest, and suddenly we have Clash holding CCTV all alone. He does not know where the IQ is, but he's probably spotted him out now. IQ should have support from Thermite.
Even,
And
oh my god, IQ
the-
actually got the kill.
Sorry, that was the Nomad in support.
Oh,
So Clash taken out. Now again with 1.5 minutes left, it's 2v2, and Nomad has got breach charges. Is Nomad gonna probably open up some sightlines from the vertical this time? Maybe? IQ decides to drone.
I think it should like go in the favor of Not Today for a while. Let's see what Error is.
Not Today is again not taking the time advantage, and the man. I mean, it's a 2v2, so no man advantage for anyone, to be honest. But if you're talking about HPs with Doc on the board, I think Error has the HP advantage. But not taking control.
But you know, like Sai shouldn't have taken the dog because he's really the player of the team who's gonna rush out.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
I mean, with
Attackers
Doc,
have recovered their
with
diffuser.
Doc, so pushing down Metals is Nomad's already aimed. They're not even, and Nomad gets the bandit. This is going to be interesting. Nomad has got an air jab left. She can lock out the Doc in detention, and that's probably gonna happen. Yeah, the plant's going down for IQ. Doc hits that.
And then
Nomad's gonna force the play. Nomad
and
gets
he
killed
just
by the Doc. It's a 1v1. The diffuser's gone down.
it's going to be really
He sees
frustrating
he sees
because
IQ going into workshop. This is gonna be something that IQ should just play time. Sergeant going for the diffuse. IQ having to push out. And Doc's of the plant. He knows that IQ is over there, and IQ hits the shot on Sergeant, and that's gonna be a GG for this round.
yes.
That
I was like I told like I meant it, but Science should have taken Dog for a reason because he's such a key player of the team, and then he has to play passive now.
Not Today really pulled out a rabbit out of the hat with that round. With
Yes.
no vertical pressure and getting that bandit kill, that was really important for them to get the plant down. Once the plant was down, it was really a game of cat and mouse.
Although we have Cyan on the 4K, but still he still needs to prep up for the team. Hold on.
So it's gonna be an armory lockers defense for error this time, and
Oh,
they
okay,
changed
there's
from
no
a
ulti
vigil.
this time.
They
Interesting.
changed from a vigil to a Jaeger. The clash kind of helped error last round, but
Oh,
the,
we have a clash over here.
yes, Clash did help out, but Clash with no support upstairs and CCTV, it was not a great idea to play upstairs anymore.
Yeah.
And not today, six picking a Nomad for a Capita. This is something that might stab them in the back, and
Yeah,
Attackers
exactly.
need to locate and
with
defuse as many
runouts,
bombs as they can.
yeah, Error being a team that loves to get aggressive, it, having a Nomad would have been easy for not today, having to not watch flanks. But this really comes down to who decides to counter strat the other team. An office hold coming in from Error and an archives hold. So probably they're expecting another East takeover from Not Today. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen this round? Do you think that Not Today is gonna pull out another one? Or
I'm pretty sure that there is
Seconds left before
something at
insertion.
this round. Like have played
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Maestro playing with fire by putting a Maestro cam on a soft wall and then shotgunning the walls right above it.
Like
If
it
he
should be
gets
like some another IQ level.
this,
And Buck as it is Buck speaking from that. Little tiny
Buck's
part.
gonna be pushing into detention, and is that a shotgun on Jaeger? Can
Yeah.
we?
Defender has
Oh,
left the designated
Jaeger's
safe area.
playing the M870. All right, so errors gonna be, and the shotgun's not gonna be of any help since the angle opened by Jaeger stabs him in the back with Buck getting him from the hatch. And trade for Mozzie coming to the main door, and that's two.
Yeah.
That's a double kill for Sergeant. Sergeant gets spotted out and traded this time. Do not peek the same angles twice, Sergeant.
Yes. Actually, accept the fact you get a kill and then yeah, you need to calm down. You get one more, yeah. Actually, you are up to like what
You can get two kills from the same angle twice, but you can't get it the third time, bro.
No, even if you're like able to take 3K from the same, you're not gonna move. Like you're not gonna move from that position because you obviously will get killed. Like
Yeah,
I know it
that's true.
sounded really dumb, but then
This time, Noble holding the same angle that was held by Sergeant. Lawrence gets proxy. That's gonna be a thermite of the board
and I'm sure like not today is gonna pick the same angles.
with
like how I-
no hard reach. This is gonna be tough.
Oh,
Clash gets killed from the metal stairs, not clearing out metal stairs completely. IQ holding the angle. This is a 2v2. Can Clash be picked up?
I don't think Lawrence should be pushing. Right?
All right. So IQ is also down, and that
Clash,
means the
yeah,
Clash is gonna be up. This is gonna be,
Oh,
and
okay. One kill.
Clash goes down again.
And I think he's going to get another one.
Attackers drop
Capita using his fireball to cover for the plant. Lawrence can probably drop down the hatch and get both at once.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Lawrence gave them some time. It's okay. Maybe it's easy for them to retake.
Lawrence deciding not to jump down the hatch, and the attack is rotating towards east stairs, which is gonna be a complete shift from their previous attack.
And with like, you're looking at
No.
the HP, I think Oh, nice.
And that's a win from
Yes.
Lawrence.
I was pretty sure Arrow was going to win round.
The 81 bullets in your Alda, it just proves why the ACOG need to be removed from that gun. That
It's
gun was
like
just
the bullets in the air goes.
that gun was just overpowered.
No, it was still funny, like how like Lawrence chose not to jump, but then still got the round somehow. Maybe they were planning
Yeah.
something in their mind
That
that must have pushed the same. Like
that was
but
I think that he could have dropped down, but he was not exactly sure whether they were looking for him to drop
because
down.
if he, like even if he didn't give the risk because if he lost like if he lost the opportunity, then it should be clash 1v2 with just like very low HP, maybe 20 HP.
Yeah, that's true. If you get picked up now, reset are no longer a thing because if you get injured and you get picked back up, you're at 20 HP. Earlier, used to be 50 HP. So
Like it would have been an advantage if like if Clash got killed and it Lawrence was put into a 1v2,
Attackers need
it
to
would have been
locate and
easier because
defuse as
already
many
one of
bombs
them
as
was
they
low.
can.
But
yes.
Clash may not be able to make one clashes even if both are low.
I mean, if people have seen the Kenny body, they know that that is just really good.
Yeah.
But you need a lot of skill to master that.
Exactly.
So for the fifth round,
Does Clash have a SMG or a pistol? I know it's a
Clash
double.
has an SMG and a pistol. Clash is both, but you can obviously only choose one. So in the fifth round, we're going down once again. Error needs to get the
5 seconds to go.
dub on this round as well. This is gonna be a heavy roam considering they've got 3 roamers on the board, an Echo and a Maestro, so they're prepared for the plant.
I'm concerned why Eric who does not have a top and they're preferring Clash.
They've not picked a Clash. I mean, with not today is not really certain on how they want to push this. I am guessing with they're gonna have to take armory control. Does not look like it's an office stake or an archive stake from not today.
And maybe because it's up to they wanna have really a aggressive play instead of passive play or taking
And
it off.
since Error's got a cav on the board, not today is really gonna have to make sure that Nomad does her job. And there goes your Jaeger. And I'm guessing unnecessary aggression from Guts. Bucks in
Hopefully Bucks
detention.
should get the multiple kills.
Bucks in detention. And Ravage on the Buck is actually doing a good job. He might not be opening a lot of vertical walls. And he gets a second kill. The Bucks really terrorizing Error at this point.
Exactly right. He was always the aggressive one who always pushes in the beginning of the round. It's like
That's your cav out the board. Bucks almost your side.
Chance for Error unless there's a miracle here.
Error, I think, is just getting overconfident with seeing the ranks on the other team,
Yes.
which is something that they should not have done. Lawrence missing some shots onto the
Maybe
thermite.
there's still a chance Error can get that. Like they have Eco on this.
Error have a lot of players that are going to be killed, but in a game where you have a lot of things happening,
My God. Is that Syed or making it fake?
that's noble on the Echo. The bathroom wall's open. This means that the Maestro is going to be in a really tough spot. He's prone. He can watch the thermite, but
Like
with an
even
ACOG on the
one
thermite,
slight he peek and then he's gone.
either one of them. If the thermite peaks, he's dead. If the Maestro, and that's going to be the Maestro. That's a 5v2. The round's been turned on its head right at the
Bomb
start.
located by attackers.
And that's going to be a 5v1. Surgeon in a 1v5 gets the diffuser down.
Yeah, hopefully I think if he gets a really good one for the team. And a really bad one for
Get some shots onto the IQ. Not really certain. The other, not being very good.
Attackers
He
recovered
gets.
tries to get double kill. Oh, nice!
Surgeon gets two. This is going. The plant's going down. This Surgeon know where the plant's going down. The IQ is looking in the opposite direction.
Oh my God! It's a 1v1.
Surgeon can get the ace. Does he know? But does he know where the IQ is? The IQ moves, probably giving away his position. Surgeon running in, and
Oh my
no,
God! Baby gun is for no.
the IQ gets the round back for not today. This was really close.
This must be really upsetting for Cyan for a reason.
Surgeon must be really mad for checking that corner.
Really should be.
But a very nice round coming out from Not Today
But
in the
trust me,
start.
Cyan actually had that potential to make the clutch if he could have, hold on, hold on for a little.
If Sejin did not run in through and directly try to get the would it did not run in for the diffuse. Oh, the ban wave. Damn. That bye bye
What's
cheaters.
that actually? What's that battle? I think I never understand.
Bye bye cheaters.
My God.
And I think that this is what the what? It should be a 6 round rotation, right?
Yeah.
And this is a 5 round rotation, which means that another rehost's gonna come in.
Oh my God. But I'm pretty excited to actually, get a like I'm on completely on the side of Aerie Sports right now.
I'm rooting for Error since I know a lot of them personally. They're all from my college, but yeah, I want Not Today to have a good game.
But also not today is also trying their level best. But they need to understand a simple logic that attackers need to really, really play aggressive. Really.
I think the last round attackers did play very aggressive.
Very aggressive, and that's how they got the round. Maybe you could have just said it like science pushed out, and then it would have been a panic kill though. It would have been a panic kill. Where IQ was like so concerned from the beginning of the round, so he deserves it. Like what? Hardly the matches I've seen, people would not prefer taking a plant in a 1v1.
I think that putting the plant down
Had some way Cyan distracted. Can you
no,
say that?
since it's a 2v1 with one guy covering, the other guy can plant because since you have only one defender who needs to stop the plant from going down, it
Hmm.
should be I say it should be easier for the attackers to get the plant down and defend that. Not Today did not really do a great job on defending the plant. It came down to the last second where what do you call IQ was standing in the corner and Sejin did not really know where he is. So it could have gone either way. If Sejin knew where the IQ was, Sejin was full health and the IQ was 40. With that commando in his hand, it would not have been a very difficult task for the Mozzie to clutch that.
Yeah. And then don't you think like Error kind of became really very overconfident the last round? Like really very
Yeah, I
overconfident.
think the last round should have shaken up Error a little bit because taking
Yes.
any team for granted at this level of play should not be done. We clearly saw that Error is consisting of a lot of players very high up in the ranks,
They
and
actually
Not
consist
Today
a lot
is
of
not.
potential of clutches also, like just we saw Cyan the last round.
Yes, but their overconfidence did not help them out that round. They almost lost that round.
Hmm. And like I'm like I'm amazed to see so much of Malayalam chat, so much of Malayalam chat. Like everybody is hyped up. Maybe I don't understand. Like, I can understand there's a lot of hype over there. They're actually
The
pretty supportive. They're actually pretty supportive. I am not.
chat's having a nice time with this match. Chat's
Yeah,
enjoying this match a lot.
really.
So the
Like
rehost gonna
and
come
the
in.
thing I want to talk about the previous the 2v2 situation where Clash was really with low HP and the bandit. Like if Florence would have jumped, what would have been the possible way that would have got the round? Error would have.
Since points are off in competitive play, I'm pretty sure that Lawrence did not know whether he downed the IQ or not, which means that since IQ and Clash were down, neither of them would probably have known that the either player is down unless you actually see them go down and make some noise. But I don't think that if Lawrence would have dropped down, it would have been a bad idea.
What the hell?
Okay, what's happening?
What the hell?
Okay,
Did somebody just laugh?
Piggy's Puff is just.
I
I
just
think
thought, oh my
Piggy's
god,
Puff just lost it. I think.
I was just gonna go mad at MBK for a reason. I was like, all of a sudden, you get a sarcasm laugh. Are we discussing some shit over here? Oh my god, that laugh from that guy. Did he just play it from some kind of YouTube thing, or did he just really laugh?
I
I'm
think
concerned right now.
I think that was something to do with the soundboard. I'm pretty sure that was not his
This is
sound.
not his. Oh my god. And actually, big. Okay, Pig is buff. What kind of a name is that? Pig is buff. What is he really trying to explain
I
over
don't know. Maybe he's got his reasons for his name.
And that laugh actually suited for his name, Pig is buff.
So chat, we're gonna have the match up back in about 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Thank
in
you
a
for your
while.
patience.
Yes. Yalla poda,
And
sambar poda.
this
Don't
is
don't,
this
don't
is
get offended. I don't know Malayalam.
this is gonna be the last round on defense for Error with a score split of 3-2. Error should be looking to get this round to at least have a 4-2 split at the half.
Like even like if they probably like even if error gets this round, it will be more easier for them on the attacker side. If they lose this round, not today is going to have really good chances of getting
Boy,
them down.
Right now, how it stands with 3-2, I'd say that if Error wins the defense round, they're gonna be in the driver's seat with the 4-2 match split. But if not today can get another round, a
But the
3-3
thing,
map split on attack on border is not thing, since border is a map that's been played out a lot, and a disconnect
okay,
from
and
Lawrence.
we go Lawrence, nice.
This
Error is not at all giving up. They're like, नहीं हमारा एक नहीं तो दूसरा disconnect ही होएगा.
I don't think that a rehost is allowed at this point, since
Yeah. We've already given enough time for them to settle down.
I know, no, but a single rehost is allowed per game per team, which
Yeah.
means that since a rehost has been called by Error already in the first round of the, they do
And we
not have a
can
chance to call for a rehost.
No, did they call for the rehost? I don't think so. We just went
Yes,
right into
when
the one. Like we just directly took it to the first round. Like we won. They got the first round. Did the rehost happen? No, I
yes,
don't.
the rehost did happen, since not today only got a Kali, which means that they would basically have to play without a Kali.
Defenders, protect your
But
bombs
Noble
from being
disconnected
defused by
because his
attackers.
game crashed.
Yeah. And
So
hopefully, like
uh,
Error is going to play passive right now as it's a 4v5, and Error is still maybe confident that they still somehow got the first round of 5v4.
I mean, if
Attackers
Error
have
gets
discovered the
this round,
location of a
it's
bomb.
gonna be good for them either ways, because they won a 4v5. They're gonna have some morale after the last round that they lost,
And
which
like
was
in case if Error loses this round, I think it's really a cakewalk for not today because they really love playing the passive defending.
10
and
seconds
Mozzie
to
gets a
insertion.
drone for free. IQ not realizing that Mozzie right now.
5
Oh
seconds
my
to
god.
go.
This is gonna be a lot of intel.
Oh
Alright, so
my god,
Lawrence
Mozi
has.
was the right spot for
Attackers are
the
heading out to defuse a
like the
bomb.
perfect murder.
So again, it's gonna be an east side push from the Nomad, and
As
Buck
usual,
going back to his favorite
Buck
place
pushing into
of
the
detention.
walls.
Can Buck pull out the same kind of kills that he got last round? Sees the custom window
Buck is
open.
actually having fun, Buck is really having fun.
I think what's important for not today is not to get carried away by the fact that you have higher up players in the other team. I think they should just
Not
play
look
based
after the
on
man advantage after the first round.
exactly. They should just play the game that they need to play as if they're playing for anything else. IQ pinging out a window to be opened by someone else, I'm guessing.
And the Error actually has the potential. If they plays, we have the potential. So like not today should be really
The
trying
long
for.
wall and supply room not being open, this is gonna cut off a lot of Bucky.
And there's going to be a lot of information passing through not today.
And I'm not really sure whether Error is aware of the fact that this angle has been opened, since Buck Shotgun does not make a lot of noise from a distance. The attackers are not making a push. Right? Vision playing near the rotation gets a Vision mine, and whoever's gonna push into that is gonna not be in a good position to
Attackers
take
have
a
located a
gunfight.
bomb.
And Typico, I think
IQ getting
not
into a
today
gunfight
is
with the
pretty
Legion.
confident this round. Don't you see that? Like, not
IQ
today
losing some HP on that gunfight.
yeah.
Guts also getting into a gunfight. The Bucks going to be opening up a soft wall.
And here we go on and some of the
With 1 minute down, Notre Dame has not really opened anything up, and they have not made any push into a round.
and they should
It's gonna
actually get concerned regarding the timer time
and
to
Ravage
start.
gets bugged. Gets the bandit. The Buck gets the bandit, and again the Buck's playing really well this time. The Buck gets traded out. No, sorry, that's the Twitch.
And it's a
Surgeon on a flank. The
oh
Legion
my
getting
god.
2. That's 2
Yeah,
kills.
Noble Wolf with the kill.
Buck getting Surgeon on the Mozzie and Tellers. This is going to be important. With two-sided pressure, Legion's going to be stuck in the center of his gunshot.
And we
Legion gets the Buck, and that's triple kill for Noble. He's having a really nice round this time.
it's a 2v1 should be pretty easy. And I actually expected. Oh my god, Jaeger been spotted.
And the crossfire being held by the Jaeger, and that's going to be a GG for this round.
Yes.
Error Esports going 4-2 on the split on border, and I think that we know what's going to happen on attack.
You recognize the mistake Notre Dame made again in a 4v5?
I think Notre Dame was not certain about the flanks. They just pushed in close to side, thinking that they're going to get the wall and push
And
in.
like I think they should probably start like adjusting the time advantage thing and their push thing simultaneously.
I
Like
did not see a lot of drone work being
yeah,
put in by Notre Dame, which meant that
excluding the Mozzie guy.
yeah, I
Oh,
mean
we
not.
have no Mozzie right now. We have Zofia. Oh my god, Cyan is on Zofia. That's pretty interesting.
So the attacker defender swap coming, and we've got a single hard breach on the Noble, and Bandits on
No
the team.
Valkyrie. Clean,
No,
looks clean for me. Dog.
Valk is banned, so with no
Oh,
Nomad, I think that Notre Dame should have some flanking options.
yeah.
But being the team that Error is, they're gonna be
Attackers
certain
need to
to have
locate
some
and
drones
defuse
flanks.
bombs.
So the first and the easiest side probably to defend on border is Armory, and this is going to be the side of choice for Notre Dame.
MBK, no.
Shaiko on the Jaeger. This is going to be an interesting game.
Check this part here.
The wall's been reinforced.
No.
10 seconds to go.
Check your Discord DM. Just check your Discord DM. Like I have messages from yours. Okay, nice. This is how you check your Discord. Probably. Yes, why not? It was just a small technical issue.
So the round will start, and Error's going to be attacking.
Tell me now. Who do you think is gonna get?
I think that if Error does not get overconfident this round, it's going to be an easy round for them.
Yeah, even if they like put their heads high up, even like a 1% that lose this because I think Notre Dame is really good at playing defense.
Termites playing really close with Legion. Dog's playing.
It's actually unusual. Dog actually playing the to get drones.
More than 2 minutes of the round had dwindled down, and Vigil's playing close, and Vigil gets. Oh, that's the buck shotgun gun.
Oh, nice.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Kill streak continuously. Triple kill. Oh
and that's gonna be a triple kill for Surge on the plants, and
an easy round for him.
And I think Error did not make them getting ahead of themselves this time. They were certain from the start to push into office, get office control, get CC control, and they did that really swiftly.
And actually, studied their enemies. Like they exactly know at what particular time are they gonna push.
I think Error was really good on the droning. They knew where the players playing where, which players got who's back, and they just decided to push in and open up multiple angles to overwhelm a person. Dog got pushed out from Fountain really quickly with Buck opening up the wall next to him, the wall that was where you usually make a rotate into CCTV, and
I actually expected not today, take it easy on them, but then like as they are really good at playing passive, I didn't expect not today to really push and show their aggressiveness on this time of the
Defenders,
game.
protect your bombs from being
I
defused
think
by
not
attackers.
today should. I think not today got scared. I think they just got scared or did not realize what's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah,
That
they're
just
really
came
pretty
down to the
confused.
situation.
They're really pretty confused right now.
They were confused on how Error is going to attack this. I think they were anticipating an armory side take, which did not happen. It was a CC and an office take.
Like I would have really suggested not to play a really default game instead of trying anything. Play the basics, maybe it will help you out, but
Bomb
then
located by attackers.
I
10
think
seconds
not
left
today
before
needs
insertion.
to make sure that they are not
5 seconds left
and
before
it's
taking
insertion.
really
gunfights that are not advantageous to them. For example, the Vigil peeking the buck
Attackers are heading
was
out of
not
the
really
safe
an
zone.
option that what was not really something that the
Attackers
Vigil should
dropped
have
the
done.
diffuser. Attackers
Being a
recovered the
Vigil
bomb
sitting in that
diffuser.
corner and just controlling that hallway, that was really important for him. And Buck having a very good gun and a shotgun at the bottom of that gun,
yeah.
really
Every
not
single
gonna get
round
away with that gunfight.
Buck is going like I love
Buck's
and
going
also
to the Buck's
like
going to the roof to cut off the rotation from east stairs, I think.
and do you think smoke with a shotgun is associated with what do you think? Smoke
I
with
mean,
a
I play smoke with a shotgun. I love, and that's gonna be the IQ taken out by the bandit. Not today is putting up a fight. The
and I think
thermite.
oh my
Oh,
god,
one
thermite
tap
actually
coming. The one
yeah.
tap coming in from the thermite onto
But then like the thin exposure he
the
got
thin
to
angle.
yeah. It's exactly like you see nothing and then you spam on nothing and then he dies.
And I think what the thermite charge got bandit clicked. What? No, I don't think the thermite.
Aaron is really taking this match to the next level of fun.
All right, a frag face coming in. Lawrence getting the bandit, and
Should not
that's gonna be a shotgun, and that's gonna be a 1v4 on the Legion all over again.
Attackers have located a
Lawrence
bomb.
on a double kill still needs to find out.
Lance also going down, and the Legion's playing in the same place. He knows where he is, gets the buck in the 1v3 and gets it. And Legion gets knifed by Gut.
Yes, sad.
That's unfortunate for the Legion.
Should we,
So
must be pretty hard.
6-2, we're on match point for Error, and I'm actually surprised that Not Today has got 2 rounds. I mean, they've played really well by the standards that they can, and I think that they're gonna walk away happy from this.
Yes. And I think Notre Dame is really having a rough time as they got one round and they were like pretty good, they were at least just sitting tight on the seats, hoping to get one more round. But it's okay. It's a 6-2. The score is like 6-2. They still may have slight little 1% chances as
I
they
mean,
go on with. Oh my
I
god!
think we have seen G2 throw seven rounds in a row against Navi, so that technically nothing is impossible.
Miracles happen. We
I
can't
mean,
explain.
technically nothing is impossible. This
Oh, we have
Not
glass
today could
coming
be.
from.
Sayajin's gonna be on the
Attackers
glass. He
need to
really wants to
locate and
show off that
defuse as many
MVP
bombs as they
animation.
can.
What you like? I'm so confused. We people call it Sai, like Saijin, like okay, it's a noun can be pronounced in either ways.
That's how you
Bombs
pronounce
located
his
by
name,
attackers.
Sayajin.
Maybe I'm the only one who gets bullied for
Attackers have
whatever
located a
he
bomb.
might whatever tax.
Alright, so Vents defense coming in from Not Today. They've left Armory not working on for them. Mozzie is smoke, a Legion Lady, and a Bandit on Ledge,
This time
Thermite,
not
Glass, and a
going to be little
Second
confused about the match.
But I think that
Attackers are
since
moving
we're
to defuse the
seeing
bomb.
error on attack, we're gonna see a proper vertical control and a gameplay structure being followed by error.
Looking at this point of the game, I think it's easy for Error to take down the bomb site very easily.
That is if they don't get ahead of themselves thinking they're on match point.
Yeah.
We've seen error get ahead of themselves. I mean, that was a round through. And a run out coming in, and that's gonna be your Ash off the board. Mozzie getting the Ash.
Opening out this right now.
Walls open, Mozzie gets cleared out, but got this time, and that's gonna be 2 kills in a row.
Not today should
We-
have just peaked with one with like, oh my god, it's too
And
much
that's
work.
gonna be the third.
Should
Sledge is inside.
can we accept that we celebrate
And
like
that's gonna be a 1v4, and that's
and
gonna
here
be
we
GG's for
go.
the other team. It was a tough fight put up by Not Today with 2 rounds on the board. I think they did not win the game, but they did teach Error not to get ahead of themselves. I'm sorry,
Not
I'm
today
messing up a lot of words.
like yeah, it's okay. Not today actually tried well, but then
And
Aaron
the
was just
elite
playing their default
animation
basis.
coming in from Glass.
Oh my god, Cyan is on top of the heads with 7k, and oh my god, we have Epic Coco on top with 1 kill, which is pretty fascinating. Trust me, like
A nice
unbelievable.
game coming out from Not Today. They really do not have um, a lot of hope coming into the game, but I'm pretty certain that um, they're going to be walking away happy. They got 2 rounds on the board.
And Not Today must be learning a lot of things by Error's gameplay. They've been playing, Error's team plays really very spontaneous. Like they don't make a particular plan. They change it in their ways. They mold it in their ways. Wherever the round is going.
I think what is the best thing about good teams is that they know when to peak, when not to peak, which side to push. That's just coordination. That's basics of what how a team would work.
Yeah, the two
Not
amazing, the two
error
amazing.
having.
Yeah,
I
tell
think
me.
error has been together, so they have a lot of experience not just in the game but playing with each other. So
Mhm.
that's going to be helpful for things that cannot be tangibly described. For example, how do you trade out some the not today if they have not played with each other a lot of times? Uh, then they're going to have some problems not, that cannot just come out, like they cannot be fixed in the middle of a game.
Yeah, and then by the 2 rounds, I have observed came in one clash and Lawrence had a 2v2, and then the other one was Cyan versus Lawrence, I guess. So like
Yes,
these 2 rounds made really they really made me think twice.
I
Like
think
how spontaneous decisions are. Like sometimes they work and sometimes they don't, but apparently they know according to the situation wise. And the round where Cyan got killed in a 1v1 thing, I think Cyan did not know the pose of IQ. Like, do you think he really did know the position of IQ?
I think the Maestro had sorry for the round that Searchin almost aced in clutch. Yeah, for that round, I think I'm pretty sure if Searchin knew where the IQ pre-fired the IQ, because that's a spot that people usually camp in after planting the diffuser. And I'd say that if Searchin knew where the IQ was, he would have just pre-fired that, and that would have been an easy round for error.
Yeah. Zen actually tried. Sometimes you really don't have after killing 4 people, it's a 1v5, and you really don't have the potential to get the last guy. Sometimes it happens in very like cases, even in the CS:GO matches. I see like a person 1v5 he takes 4 down, but then he even after trying so much he can't really take the last one.
I think Searchin should not have ran in just like
Ran,
that.
yes, ran
Yeah,
into like exactly in between the crosses and the gun of
yeah.
IQ. And IQ
But
was aware of Cyan. I got the kill of one who was
yes,
defending IQ.
yes. I think that's gonna be it for
Okay.
the stream tonight. We have
Yes.
more games lined up for you guys in the coming minutes or hours. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, we have another match at 10:30, I guess.
And it was nice casting with you, Elika.
Yeah,
We,
it was pleasure for me the first match I ever casted, and I think I made a lot of mistakes, but then I really felt
you're
comfortable
learning. You're
talking.
learning.
I
It's gonna be
really felt
fine. Yeah.
comfortable.
All right, guys. See you later. It was a nice game, and congratulations to Error and
Yes,
GG's to Not Today.
not today. And comment down below what mistakes do you think not today made? What do you think they could have done?
I think Not Today. Um, I guess that Not Today just needed to make sure that they do not get overwhelmed. Which I think if you see that the other players are at much higher rank than you, and
Yeah,
Error is a squad that's pretty well known in the Indian R6 community,
and
you would get hassled and scared. But I think that Not Today could not have really
if Not Today
better.
could control their VNs, they could have they could have done a lot more better than they actually used to. If they could have controlled their VNs and not get scared, that Error is such a good team.
MBK,
Yes, that's true.
next match.
Yeah, me, I don't settle. Just pedal the metal. The look in my eye like I'm about to fly. My enemies tremble. So get out of my way now. I'm taking the weight down. I'm shaking the whole ground. A whole nother level. Oh, I don't know about you now. Oh, I don't know about you, but me, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm better. You spell my name in no capital letters. My mama said I always was a go-getter. Won't settle for second rate. No, I want better. Best, best, best. Give me the best, best, best. I don't want the best, best, best. Give me the best, best, best. Yeah, best, best, best. Give me the best, best, best. I don't want the best, best, best. Give me the best, best, best. Yeah, I put in the sweat, ain't got no regrets. You make your excuse, you sit on the floor and you do a fit. Yeah, there's no time for that. I put it the numbers and stats. No slowing down too fast. Beast mode about to attack. Oh, I don't know about you, no. Oh, I don't know about you, but me, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm better. You spell my name in no capital letters. My mama said I always was a go-getter. Won't settle for second rate, no, I want better. Best, 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 give me the best, best, best. I don't want the best, best, best. Give me the best, best, best. Yeah, best, best, best. Give me the best, best, best. I don't want the best, best, best. Give me the best, best, best. Give me the best, best. I'm the best, best. My standard never lost, my dollar never drops. I never lose my value, just appreciate my stock. First one to show up, the last one to leave. Well, anyone who's been the best was first called crazy. Me, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm better. You spell my name in all capital letters. My mama said I always was a go-getter. Won't settle for second rate, no, I want better. They call me the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, best, better. The best, spell my name in all capital letters. I want the rest, my mama said I always was a go-getter. The best, settle for second rate, no, I want better. Best, 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 give me the best, I want the best, best, yeah, the best, 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 yeah. Give me the best, best. I'm the best, best.
Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA. I'm not excited. So uninspired.
decisive. I'm over fighting. I just can't wake up, cold and sleep alone. This boy's some trouble. When he's around, my problems seem like double. His stupid eyes put me on ice, so no, no. Don't slow me down, don't wanna do this solo.
Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. I can't help myself, you're a drug to me. I just can't get enough. I know this is love, so come close to me while we're still young. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más allá.
এই একটু আরহাম একটু তাড়াতাড়ি করো, আমাদের আরেকটা টুর্নামেন্ট আছে, একটু ফাস্ট করো।
Más allá, encontrando vida en el camino, melodías que no hemos tocado, y yo no quiero descansar. Resuena por la pared, creando una canción. No quiero perder el ritmo. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más Crucemos el número en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Crecemos en número en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Más allá. lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. My love, I'm gone, running to be strong. The darkness had tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. 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 I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath.
Hey, wait, MDK, we have some issue with mouse. Like mouse, Windows is deloading mouse. Wait. Which তোমার তো প্রবলেম আছে? No, we need to fix some stuff. One of it. Wait, I'm doing it.
Just wanna be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Now you know why I had to go. I still love you. I hope you know. Can't deny the truth. We were never meant to be. Sorry I had to leave. Oh, yeah.
Hey, hello, Aso. Oh, hello, Aso. শুধু only Poseidon is not fixed. Can তোমাদের কোনো প্রবলেম আছে ওর রান্না করলে বিটটা ফিক্স করছি কোনো মতো ওল্ড মস ডাউনলোড করে বাট নট Poseidon one.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength now.
All right. Reverb.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to what is going to be a fascinating match of Rainbow Six. Two good sides full of naturally talented players to hold our imagination in this match. I am excited, Blackjack. How are you feeling today?
Absolutely excited to watch this game. MRCZ versus Quantum G1. That should be a great game ahead of us tonight.
We seem to be having some issues.
Some issues,
Okay, it's
maybe
not
loading
okay.
issues. Yeah, I can hear it. Okay, we're in the ban phase. Quantum G1 will get the first ban. What do you think they're going to ban, Reverb? Actually, never mind.
Oh, it's
Question is
Nomad
answered.
ban.
It is Nomad. Nice. Gonna take Nomad out of the question immediately. Claymores will be the only thing to stop runouts. So do you think they're going to be banning Valkyrie when they get to defense MRCZ or Quantum G1? Because Border is a map where Valkyrie can be very good for intel.
Yeah, you need to be watching for those runouts. And if Nomad is banned, why not ban? Oh, Blackbird is going to be banned.
Blackbird is going to be banned by MRCZ. Going to take out that pesky little face shield that he has. Not really all too surprising. Blackbird can be a menace in the right hands.
Let's guess the third ban, Valkyrie.
I would say Valkyrie, yes. Unless it's Amira. It is Amira,
there
in
you
fact.
go.
All right. Gonna take out those black mirrors out of the equation. Very nice.
Fourth ban, I say Echo.
You say Echo. Let's see. It is Quantum G1's ban. They did ban the Nomad, and they're not going to ban any. Oh no, Echo. Never mind. The picture didn't come up. Picture didn't come up. Excuse us for that little error there. Echo being the last ban from Quantum G1, so Plantinel will be probably Smoker Maestro, and we do have the Valkyrie in play. Intel will be paramount from the defending team.
Mostly start on the attack.
MRCZ will be going for the attack. It's Ventilation Room Workshop coming in out from G1. Standard,
to be honest.
Bandit Jaeger.
Most teams go first for Armory.
Armory is usually the default hold, but Ventilation is a very good site to hold. Usually in the second round, but some teams I have seen, they do go for that in the first round. Sixth pick. Anyone gonna six pick anything? In fact, I missed that. Bandit being switched out for Castle. Makes sense. Ventilation Workshop defense.
No six pick on the attacking side.
None doesn't seem like it. They're gonna stick to that Thermite, which is nice. Just waiting on
Thermite
the game
and
to load up for
Thatcher.
now.
Two of the best friends.
Just having a little bit of load time issues.
Looks like we're having some issues. Yep.
So how do you think this game is going to go, Reverb? It's a big match, MRCC versus Quantum G1. Both teams are really good, as history
Defenders,
dictates.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Yeah, I really feel like Quantum G1 has the advantage because I'm a big fan of Sparko, the way he plays,
Okay.
the way he gets you out of terrible situations.
That is definitely understandable. I've watched Sparko myself. I like the way he plays. I like the way G1 has just sort of been there at like almost at the summit for most tournaments and stuff that I usually watch, which
We
is
saw them.
it's a thing.
We saw them at the
10
ESL
seconds to insertion.
at Hyderabad. And although they lost, they went up until the
5 seconds
finals.
left before
Yep, that was a great game. That was a great tournament in
attackers
general.
are heading out.
Now, coming into action phase, we have the Legion all the way at these stairs from what I could see. Instinct with the sledge. Three bodies, in fact, spawning Valley, coming up to the generators. I call them generators.
There's somebody left.
So we do have a leave. Disconnect.
Yep. I wonder if that's going to be a rehost.
None of them have asked for it just yet. I think they're going to go on with the game so far.
Beat will be holding on to the CCTV. He has an ADS close to him.
And a camera watching that 90-degree hallway. He's going to be holding CCTV down behind that shield with the MPX as best he can. Instinct. The attackers, in fact, have droned him out. They know he's there, but how are they going to get him out of that hole? Valkyrie.
They have a Thatcher, so
they
can
have a Thatcher. They could disable the camera, the bandit. No, there's no bandit. In fact, the mute jammers at any given point. Thatcher, in fact, is going to be rappelling upside down, watching the hole made in the wall there. He's just going to sit and wait, gathering as much intel as he can for the team. He's going to see the IQ, in fact, peaking 90. IQ is going to go on the drone.
As well. The capital as well.
Run out. Just gets the
only
drone,
gets the
nothing
drone.
much. Won't be spotted just yet. I don't think, anyway. Ooh, however, CCTV push is happening as Beat is taken down. That's the first kill. First kill from the attackers as the defenders also get a kill. It is now 4v3. Still, as Jaeger is taken down, in fact. I can barely see.
It's a 3v1 already. It's all on the Poseidon.
3v1, and it's only on Poseidon just sitting in sight. He's got a tough
Shotgun and
ask in front of
SMG-11.
him.
That's not the kind of weapons you would like at this situation.
The shotgun could be good for close range, but the main thing is how is he going to use that nitrocell? Meat with that nitrocell can sometimes be pretty good. As his bud, he's going to peek CCTV and get taken out by the thermite, still standing at the door. That will be round
First
one
means
in
get the
favor of
first
the
round.
attackers.
Oh, there you go. Quantum G1 now
Yep,
asking for a
Spark, in
rehost.
fact, asking for that rehost. So, rehost confirmed, I think. Yep, we are going to take a little break and get everybody back on the stream, on the game. Definitely an interesting first match. Yeah. Reverb? No, I'm asking him. Reverb?
Yeah,
You want to keep talking? Or do we...
just mute it out.
Okay. Mute it out, MBK, for now. Reverb on you.
Okay.
All right. So
okay, I'm gonna say like sorry for the inconvenience. We are back at it.
They had a bit of a disconnection issue from G1, who have now used up their rehost for the game. Hopefully, we don't have any more issues going forward. Sorry for the inconvenience, everybody.
Who disconnected, by the way? EX10. Okay.
EX10. All right, then. Hopefully, we don't have any more issues going forward. Again, just sorry for the inconveniences, everybody. Hey, what?
Sorry for the inconvenience, everybody. EX10 just got disconnected, but we are back at it.
I think we've already said that.
Okay. Sorry.
It's fine. So, before we get in, like, as we're getting into this game right now, Reverb, I wanted to ask you, this is your first game, right? Casting ever in Rainbow Six. How does it feel to be casting such a big game as this on your first match?
I'm feeling great. Like, casting has been a passion. I wanted to do it for a long time, and now that I get it,
like, you feel. How do you feel?
It's like a dream come true for me.
Nice. That's good to hear. A caster with passion is always always going to be a great caster. That's what I say. You know, as the 6 pick comes out from Sparko, in fact, switches out Castle for Alibi. In the ventilation workshop defense, once again, the attackers did win that first round. He's going to stick to that Alibi, in fact. No Castle this time. Interesting. What do you think?
And no 6 pick from Mercenaries as well.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb located by attackers.
It's going to be mostly the same standard hold. We're going to have Valkyrie on Intel on the second floor and possibly on Roam as well. I think Alibi will also be roaming. She's reinforcing that 90 wall over there. So, but CCTV hold pretty much confirmed right there.
They do bring out a pulse this time that's is going to give a lot of intel to the defenders.
Intel is paramount in Border. Border is like a very Intel, I wouldn't say very Intel heavy map, but Intel is often what wins you games here in Border. It's just one of those maps, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and there is a Mozzie as well. He's just gonna shoot his pesky little things that captures the drones of the attackers.
Spiders.
Give some extra into.
Yep. CCTV push happening as we see Thermite taking out the door, and IQ is gonna spot the Valkyrie cam on that 90 balcony and will take it out as Valkyrie breaks out the door to CCTV, and she's gonna find that her intel cam is gone. Lacking on a little bit of intel, Alibi is clearing out the rotation just a little bit more.
Attackers have located the bomb.
Still gonna be holding CCTV as we actually have a customs break from Instinct on that sledge. IQ is gonna push into customs. Jittery on the second floor, holding down from Armory. Let's see how the attackers counter this. We also have Mozzie and Alibi up here. It's wait, are they up there? I think they are. As the first kill comes up, onto Sparko, the defenders are 1 man down already. In fact, make that 2 man down.
It's a early advantage for Mercenary. And the third fighter is on fire today. He takes out double kill.
And the 4th kill from Mercenaries into a 5v1. Poseidon left all alone inside downstairs. He's going to be shot from within customs. Not going to be taken out just yet, but he's facing an uphill battle. He gets the first kill, takes it to a 1v4 as the hatch above him is broken inside of Tellers. He's going to get peeked. He's going to shoot. Zulf is going to get lit up, but nothing much coming out of it. Poseidon still holding on as he takes out another one, 1v3. Still in favor of MRCZ. All they have to do is get the diffuser and get inside or take out the pulse, one or the other.
There you go. Lixus will take down Poseidon. and round number 2 will go to Mercenaries.
Round 2 went to Mercenaries. A pretty solid upstairs roam clear from MRCZ, taking down every single body upstairs and pushing down systematically one by one, making sure nothing, like almost no resistance remains from the defending side. It's a great
Mercenaries
push.
attacks have been like they would gain intel for 1 minute and all the frags will happen so fast. Quantum G1 really need to show up.
All right. Still, it's only
We're
a
gonna
2-0.
6-pick onto a Legion this time, probably to slow them down.
Legion for that late game push. Sparko just needs to stay alive if he's going to be playing that Legion, which he should be able to, like more than capable.
Attackers
It is only a 2-0 lead in favor of MRCC. It's still pretty early in the game. Still pretty early to say who is going to take it. We could see G1 maybe turn this into a 4-2 or who knows, even a 7-2. Rainbow Six is one of those games where you really can't just say what's going to happen early on. Not all the time, anyway. Now, we do have a bandit here from Quantum G1. I'm going to be curious to see how they're going to play out the bandit. Are they going to... Yep, they're going to, in fact, be shocking out office wall. Looks like it. Bandit's going to be putting down batteries on the office wall.
5 seconds to insertion.
Just to delay them, or maybe stop them entirely if he can. You know, if Thatcher gets taken out early.
Defuse the bomb.
I wonder if he has an ADS placed near to him because he can get naded from above.
If he's bandit tricking, then he would need that ADS, but I don't think he actually is. Now, we did see Legion put down a U-mine right outside a CCTV door. Don't know if that's going to amount to a whole much, but... Speaking of Legion, he's going to make a rotate straight into Fountain, and he's going to be holding from 90. No, pulls back into sight. Valkyrie cam goes out outside of CCTV, and she's going to be beat. Is going to be sitting right behind the shield, just like he has been in the last 2 rounds. Aki's going to go in. She should see the Val cam soon-ish. Peeking
We
that
would
9
see her run
yep.
out any moment now.
We could see her run out any moment now as the Val cam does get taken out. And once again, the attackers are pushing CCTV, as well as office wall. In fact, it looks like Thermite Thatcher might be, not Thatcher, but Thermite is pinging office wall. Might be requesting Thatcher's help there. Bandit is sitting in offices. As the MP does come out, Thermite will not open it just yet. Nitrocell comes out from Bandit to no avail. He's going to be trying to Bandit trick, and Thermite pulls out just in time.
There you go, the nade. Got caught by the ADS.
As the first kill comes out from the defending side. I think that was Sparko who got that kill. MRCZ are now a man down. They lost the Zofia. As Thermite is finally able to, looks like it. Yep, he's able to open up office door. And that, office wall in fact, and that will lead to a kill onto, who was it? It was Bandit, in fact. Thatcher will take out Bandit, and now it's an even 4v4. A minute and 8 seconds into the round. Not much headway has been made by the attackers, but they have broken office wall, which should help them push a lot easier.
I think it's gonna come down to the last few seconds. They might go for an execute, or they need to frag out each of the defenders. Beat is still alive playing CCTV at the moment.
In fact, he's gonna
He
pre-fire
fires
somebody,
some
but
bullets, but
Attackers have located a
he's
bomb.
gonna get taken out. Yexi, look at him. He's on 1 HP. He's gonna get shot from multiple angles.
Diffuser.
he's gonna get shot
He gets
from
taken out
his...
as well. He's a drop. Petard double kill, 3v2. 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds on the clock, and it's a man advantage.
Push
However,
on.
that's going to be a nice flank from Jittery. He's going to get a double kill, take it into a 1v2, and MII7, in fact, is going to be all alone in Archives. He's in sight, but he doesn't have the diffuser, and now he has to frag out or get the diffuser from Fountain. He's going to go into sight. Maestro's right there. He's going to get the Maestro. 1v1. Jaeger just needs to hold on diffuser.
5 seconds.
There's going to be a meeting inside of offices, or just outside. Where's the
He's just gonna waste
Does she
time.
get the diffuser? She does not.
Operators, you are out of time.
Jaeger
Quantum
manages,
G1 with their first round.
Jaeger manages to waste just enough time with that beautiful flank, getting that double kill, dropping diffuser. That was the moment that changed the round.
So with armory successful, it's a ventilation defense again.
Back to ventilation. It's going to be interesting if they Legion again, but do we see a sixth pick? They do have the pulse on Poseidon. He was the last one alive the last time they held ventilation. Did a good job. Went all the way into tellers, just trying to hold them off, but the attackers got the better of him. But who knows? Oh, Sparko, in fact, is gonna. Nope, he's not gonna six pick into anybody. He just took it for that. Not really sure why he took that six pick. He just stays on Legion
Defenders,
anyway.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Once again, we do have the Valkyrie and Pulse, two intel operators. This time, no Mozzie, so they're not going to be going for anti-drone intel.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
What do you think? Is Valkyrie going to be holding that CCTV again behind the shield?
Yep, top floor control is key to winning the objectives down below. I think she's gonna do something similar.
And I would assume the Jaeger will be holding armory again. As you said, top for control and border is absolutely important, as is, like, for both sides. Attackers need to do roam clear very well, otherwise they get flanked quite easily. And defenders, if they are roaming, which they usually are, need to hold it down as much as possible, as well as possible too. Zofia over here just breaking down the door to archives, all the way out in East Vehicle entrance spawn. Was she capable of breaking down that door though? I couldn't really tell.
I wonder if she did spot somebody there.
Maybe. Potentially a drone. Oh, she did in fact break the door. That's nice. Now she can finally get out of
a lot of
spawn
bullets
and-
just to open the door.
Yep, all of that for a door. You have to wonder. As a confrontation in just outside CCTV, as Sparko will drop diffuser, Instinct will take down EX10 in the meanwhile, making it even game all over again. IQ will take the diffuser and will chase down Beat. That is again a man advantage in favor of the attackers.
Swapping mags!
Scanning for respondent. Located a bomb.
Now top floor control. CCTV control, I would say, is in the attacker's favor. I'm not just yet. Eager here is making a couple of bullet holes, jittery, just onto the other side. As IQ, yes, in fact, they have top floor control. Breach charges will be going off to get lines of sight into sight, vertical play, as it were. Pulse from below, his nitrocell will be of great importance if he manages to spot somebody. Poseidon will in fact see someone. He's gonna give the call out. He's gonna
get
he does go
C4.
for the nitro. He's gonna get someone. He's not.
There you
IQ
Oh,
did
no.
I think, take some damage, but not able to get the kill. Now they know that they have a pulse playing from below. And as Zofia takes a Guma into the ship.
They have top floor control. Let's see whether they can capitalize on that.
Instinct out here with the sledge with his objective to break the entire floor. The vertical play from G1 as... Ooh, there's a down from that. The same vertical play as
Gets him with
Zofia
the
will
pistol as
counter.
well.
My favorite part.
The pistol kill on the vertical, and Zofia will counter, as now it is a 3v2, still in favor of MRCZ, mind you. However, they still haven't pushed sight at 35 seconds remaining.
Sparko is gonna go up slowly, looking in for a flank.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Legion coming up metal here. He's just looking into armory to see if he can get anybody on the flank. He's gonna get shot up. Not gonna find
The
anybody
diffuser's
though, as the
getting planted
diffuser's
by
being planted
Zofia.
by Zofia in sight of B.
Are they aware of this?
They don't seem to be. However, MI7 will get downed inside the site, and now it's up to Sledge and Zofia. Will they be able to take this round? Diffuser has been planted, so now Poseidon and Sparko are on the clock. Almost half the diffuser is about to go, as upstairs Pulse is fighting. However, I don't even know who that
That's
was.
a third for Sparko.
Sparko gets his third. That's a nice round for him so far. He just has to take up his Zofia. However, the run out not working in Sparko's favor.
Out.
Staging area.
And Mercenaries with another win.
Pulse trying to run out of sight, trying to secure the kill, not being able to. Get shot down, and the attackers take yet another round.
So many things happen in that round. Legion was looking for a flank. I guess it was Sparko playing.
Sparko, yes.
He did get spotted before he could do any damage to the attackers.
Unfortunate, really. The flank idea was nice, coming up metal from the back, but he was spotted a bit too early. And once he got tagged out, it was hard for him to get anything out of it. Even though they got the attacker who was holding from above, Zofia was the one to clutch out that round because of the runouts. Sparko coming out and Pulse as well, trying to get the kill because with Zofia that close to a planted diffuser, they can't really go for the counter diffuse without risking getting shot early.
Mute Mozzie combo coming up. They have a Valkyrie as well, so they have a lot of intel to take out the attackers.
Tons of intel denial as well with the Mozzie and the Mute. They're usually a very good combo in Siege as is right now. Mute to stop drones, Mozzie to catch them. They just go together like, how would you say it? Like, I don't know. I was going to make a correlation.
Deny the breach though. But
at least slow down.
Have the Thatcher on board.
At least slow down for a few
seconds. Going to be a problem for them. EXN gonna be making some holes.
New feet up.
Holes in the ground for vertical play. The cam and CCTV. Wait, what is sight again? Sight is ventilation, right?
Yep.
I was momentarily confused. And the same old CCTV push. They're gonna have to clear out the Valkyrie, and Legion is still up here for that matter, as is Jerry with the Jaeger, holding down in Armory. Now is Legion gonna rotate down? He's not. He's gonna be sticking around in 90. No one's in CCTV just yet. They just have a camera in there, so I think they're gonna be giving up CC control for this round, potentially speaking. Unless you do.
I think the reason they left CCTV is because they. Okay, you speak.
No, you were saying go on.
I think the reason why they have left CCTV is because they were like losing a lot of man count early on. They want to hold on for a bit longer than they usually have done throughout the rounds.
Hold on for those late game pushes. That could be one of the reasons why. I do have Poseidon.
And the only round they have managed to win is by time.
Playing the time. But that was, of course, above. As the first kill goes off, on once again, on MRCZ's favor, 5v4, man advantage. Again, it's quite... it's a thing that's happened this game, where MRCZ has gotten the man advantage almost every round, but usually it comes down all the way down to like a 1v1, at least for the last few rounds.
Valkyrie is dead, but her cams are still on, I guess. Plus, she's going to be constantly on the camp. There you go. But she will spot a lot of utility.
IQ.
One black eye out.
IQ for that counter utility on the attack for the attackers. Valkyrie's passive intel generating ability is definitely.
Poseidon is in an interesting position.
Sitting on top of the servers with the Mozzie.
I don't think IQ is aware of this.
I don't think anyone really is aware of this unless they've droned into sight, which I don't think they have just yet. Thermite Breach will blow up with taking down the hatch to sight, giving them a little bit more vertical room to play with.
30 seconds left and not much has happened.
Still side push hasn't happened. Kills coming out, however, on the attacker side, 4v3. In fact, defender got a kill. I am losing track of this kill feed completely. Another Nitro comes out, gonna miss. Instinct is looking for that vertical play at 15 seconds. In fact, 10 seconds left on the round. Ooh, operators dropping everywhere. Zofia's gonna have to drop this hatch. Is she going to? Yes, she is. Diffuser's going down. She's gonna pre-fire whoever's inside. Impact's coming out. Plant will go down, in fact.
Will go down.
And it is a 2v1. Once again, in favor of MRCZ. The rounds have always held this pattern. MRCZ in favor, but they lose bodies quite quickly in a lot of situations. As Sparko will go for the jump up.
Can't win the fight.
Cannot win that fight. Thermite will take him down, and MRCZ will take yet another round.
I did think that Quantum G1 were the favorites coming to this match, but MRCZ is playing really well.
Actually, though, Quantum G1 really hasn't shown up per se this game. They haven't really won many rounds. The one round they did win was primarily because of Jittery's excellent flank, which wasted a
Got
lot
that
of time.
flank.
Wasted a lot of time for the attackers. But aside from that, G1 has shown up in bits and pieces. You know, they've had moments here and there where it looked like they would have won. But outside of that, they really haven't done much to show why they are one of the better teams out there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We do have a Maestro pick this time.
For that plant now, they are going on the Armory Archives hold. So Maestro, Bandit, we still have the Valkyrie for Intel and
Legion
Legion.
getting the C4 kills anyways.
The C4 wasn't really working in that situation. With the way they were using it, it wasn't less the way they were using it. They were just taking a gamble with where they're throwing the C4. With the little amount of intel that they could get in what little time they had. Still, not going to take that gamble this time. They're just going to go for a pretty standard Maestro Legion Valkyrie hold. That side of which, there's really not much to say about this.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Now, what I did notice is Sparko was prepping that ventilation window for a run out. Will that pay off at all in like the rest of this round? Remains to be seen, but it's kind of something I thought I should bring some attention to. Now we do still have Sparko with the Bandit here. Just holding down CC, not on CC, in fact, offices. He's going to be Bandit tricking over there. Hopefully. A Nitro, in fact, does come out from Sparko. I think that was the Bandit, but to no avail, as far as I could tell.
Maestro takes a lot of damage.
However, M117 will be able to take out Beat. Maestro is at half HP right now, and Bandit is still trying to trick out the office wall, trying to stop them from getting in, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. He gets the wrong wall. Starman's going to open it up nice and easy, and now Bandit's in danger.
He gets one kill though, but he gets taken out instantly.
Instant trade from Instinct as the Bandit is taken out, and Office is now almost held by the attackers. We still have Maestro holding a long angle with that reflex sight. The Alda ever so faithful as
Legion is down as well.
Goes down, and now however, a 3v1. Poseidon once again stuck in that 1v something situation as the attackers are going to be pushing him pretty hard. Plan's going to go down right inside, right in front of him. He's going to pre-fire the angle, not going to get anybody. The plan going to go off. He's still trying his hardest to get the kill. He has to reload the LMG, and that's where he's going to be taken out. Unfortunately, running out of bullets in the wrong moment. MRCZ capitalizing on it, completely winning yet another round.
So Quantum G1, although they could only win one round, on the defensive side, we have switch of sides. Zofia picked again as well.
And now, in fact, it is time for the rotation as MRCZ will go into defense with a 5-1 lead. It is a very uphill battle for G1 to take this back, and with the way they've played so far, it seems unlikely. But I would still, say that they have a solid, not a solid, but a somewhat chance of bringing this back. What do you think, Reverb?
Yeah, they have been playing well. It's just that Mercenaries winning the gunfights.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
They have been pretty aggressive through the rounds. I'm interested to see what kind of strats they have up their sleeves.
MRCZ on this defense. With the way they've played so far, outgunning, outplaying Quantum G1 at almost every turn, except for the odd occasion where they get, say, flanked or they lose a gunfight. like I said, I think a couple rounds ago, Quantum G1 has shown us in like patches why they are the team they are, but they really haven't shown up in full proper game mode this time around.
5 seconds to go.
Letting MRCZ almost run away with it. It's curious to see that this has happened. Now, I would like to bring attention to the fact that MRCZ is bringing a Doc, one of the heavyweights in Siege. It'll be interesting to see where they play him.
He was playing in CCTV though. They don't have a Valkyrie.
They do not. The only intel that they have is Mozzie and counter intel in Vigil. Jaeger's going to be sitting in fountains and offices, rotating in and around. In fact, I think that's Mozzie laying down in CCTV along with the Doc. Doc is holding 90. Mozzie's holding down the CCTV entry from the doors and windows, whatever he can. It's on the both of them to do the best they can to try and stop the attackers from gaining any sort of control.
I think Jittery is aware of a runout, but he's waiting for someone to jump out and to get in his crossfires, but doesn't look like they want to run out. Almost half the round has passed by. Nothing much has happened. Yaxi is droned out.
Mozzie will be droned out. Some shots are being fired in and out of CCTV. Bach is also trying to see, like, any sort of angle that he can get into break room from the double windows over here. And it's still minute 35 on the clock. No significant push has happened so far. Lots of gunfire, but no health lost outside of, I think, Mozzie. Yes, Mozzie has taken some hits. As Jaeger will get the first kill of the game, taking down the Zofia. And a trade, in fact. I don't know if that was a proper trade. No. Vigil got a kill as the Mozzie went down inside of CCTV. Buck will take down another
nice
one.
shot.
Ooh. That was a great shot from Sparko to take down Instinct, and now it's a man advantage in favor of G1 for one of the first times in this game so far. Doc is going to be holding that angle outside onto the balcony, and Vigil still in customs, waiting for somebody to peek the hatch. He's going to be moving out. Fatar
He's going to head back to the armory to support Doc in this endeavor. Armory wall is being opened right now. He's playing the ACOG for that reason, I think.
Doc with that ACOG holding down that armory wall should be a good hold. Vigil as well is in small office, just helping out as best he can. That's unfortunate.
Again.
A disconnect from G1. That is unfortunate as the rappel on the sandwich window is taken out.
Gets another kill. Beat is gonna push into armory. I think he does know some of these things. 1v1. Can he take him out?
It's all on Beat. He's gonna run into small office. He's gonna take some damage. He's gonna pre-fire and ends up getting the Doc, giving G1 their second round in this game. Nice push. Unfortunately, we did have a disconnect from G1 side. They already have used their rehost, so we're just gonna have to wait for him to come back.
We have an Ella this time.
And Ella from the defending team. Curious. They are going for
I
the
do wonder
ventilation.
if she's gonna play the Scorpion or that or a shotgun that used to be overpowered.
The FO12. The FO12, I wouldn't say used to be overpowered. It is in fact still a very, very powerful tool in like almost anybody's hands, because as a shotgun, that thing fires so fast. Like, you can spam that thing so fast, it is insane.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Plus, you can add extended barrel to that gun.
I mean, if you really want to. Extended barrel on a shotgun doesn't exactly sound like a great idea.
I would say Ubisoft tried to nerf that gun, but didn't do a good job.
Not really. The recoil change that they did make to Ella's FO12, not enough. Definitely not enough for the type of nerf they were trying. Honestly, it kind of resulted in an increase in pick rate in that gun, for that gun, because people were like trying it out. And I remember playing ranked in those couple days once that patch came out.
Sparko is back, but he won't be able to pay for this round.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Sparko has now returned. Unfortunately, won't be able to play this round. I'm just repeating things right now. Oh boy. But yeah, as I was saying, facing the F412 in like ranked and stuff, it was definitely interesting to see how players handled a gun of that kind. But before I go on with that point anymore, I would like to say that 90 door, the break room door going into 90 is just reinforced. Well, barricaded, but you get the point.
Paul's gonna look in for some info as Fatar is waiting for someone to jump down the windows.
Ella was sitting in fountain with... still couldn't see what gun she had. I kind of blinked and missed it.
The defenders are so scattered out.
They
They're
are
not
spread.
playing for potential refrags, but the armory wall again is going to be open.
It's gonna... Ooh, however, Ella's gonna get one straight
double
through the
kill.
door. That's a great shot from Lexus. He's gonna get the opening kill of the game, or of the round, in fact. Gonna get shot up a little bit from outside of armory, but again, this is Ella. This is a 3-suite we're talking about. She gets away relatively in good condition. Still gonna be sitting down in fountain as a C4 comes out from Instinct.
C4, but it's shot in mid-air, I think.
Shot in midair, in fact. Nice shot from, I think that was Beat, taking out that C4 before it did any more damage. More shots being fired into archives. Nothing coming of it just yet. Buck has taken a little bit of damage. But again, no bodies have fallen yet. Minute 12 in the round.
Lexus is going to be playing in the offices.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Beat is alone right here. I think he's worried about someone playing in archive.
Probably. They're going to be droning out archives for that. They should see that no one's really there. Instinct is holding the archive window from underneath. That's a nice hold he has there, as M117 will take down... Is that M117?
I think it's MII.
Yeah,
He gets double. Oh my god.
He's going to get a double. He's going to drop the diffuser in security, and that is definitely a bad situation for the attackers. Yep. Because Poseidon, now left all on his lonesome, has to either get the diffuser, and even if he does, he's in a 1v5. How's he going to play this? He sees the player and sees he takes them out. However, will be refragged from on top of metal. Attackers winning round 8. MRCC? I think, yeah, MRCC. Wait, no, is it? Yes, no? What?
Yep.
What am I saying?
No.
I have completely lost my mind, okay? I apologize.
Match point for MRCZ.
Match point for MRCZ. Tightening their hold on this game all the evermore. And now, at this point, it's almost a 1 game.
Similar kind of lineup with Dark, Vigil, Jaeger, Bandit, and Mozzie.
Going to be holding down those army lockers yet again. Going for the ventilation, they won that almost comfortably, like quite comfortably in that matter. They only lost to 1 player. And yeah, again, if if G1 manages to pull off a comeback from 6-2, that would be something like a spectacle to behold. And like, I would hope that they do. I want to see more of these two teams going at it at their very best. So far, we haven't really gotten that type of play. Hopefully we do. Not really sure how that's going to pan out, though.
G1, I think they will be trying to win more rounds. If they want to win this match, they will have to pull out something magical.
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
They definitely will. They're going to have to try their absolute hardest to win this game from here on out. 6-2 on match point. The fact that match point is already written up there is just... It's something else to see. You look up there at 6-2, it's match point, you're like, all right. Now it's do or die. And the fact that they would have to win 4 rounds back-to-back without fail, it's a daunting task. Definitely a lot more than, than a regular, even a 5-2. You can come back from a 5-2 with a little bit of comfort because you have that 1 round leg room, right? In this case, you don't. Mozzie still holding down in CCTV. I think, no, in fact, with Doc is the only one as Visual is going to get the first kill.
He's going to go for a run out as well, but the Claymore gets him.
Claymore is going to send him flying. Poseidon right there to witness Visual jumping, running out like a madman. Sparko is just staring at the floor for whatever reason.
I think he was about to drone.
Could be. We still have the Mozzie inside of CCTV. He's not even being pushed, to my knowledge. Still a 4v4 as most of, a long segment of the round is gone. Doc is still with him. And they're still trying to gain some intel. The attackers are still trying to gain whatever intel they can. Bandit's going to take some shots on that ventilation window onto that Zofia. However, Bandit will be the one taken out. Judori takes down MII7. And on low health himself.
So much of HP.
Quite low there. Has to be quite
I think
careful.
he's on 20 HP at the moment.
Something of the sort. Has to be very careful going forward from here as Mozzie will be dropping down. Another kill coming out from Twitch. That is a man advantage in the favor of G1.
There you go. G1 are showing up now. Slowly but steadily. It looked like... Oh, just when I said
as that is said, G1 gets another kill, and it's now 1v4. However, Mozzie's going to push him with a shotgun. Gets a double kill. Sorry, I spoke over you there. Sorry.
Okay, no mind. He's going to hold on to the diffuser, trying to camouflage between the dead body of Twitch, I guess.
Yes, most likely. Pre-fires are coming out in his general direction, but as long as he has diffuser and a good head on his shoulders, he's going to get the kill. He's going to run out. And he's going to try and come back.
He won't. Quantum G1 with one more round.
They almost lost that, but they brought it back right at the end. Mozzie trying to fake the run into CCTV. Or actually, I think he tried, but seeing the door already barricaded.
Yeah, that's what happened.
He had to turn back right into the waiting guns, the waiting bullets of Thatcher.
G1 this time will go with a Montaigne pick. Oh, they just changed it to IQ.
It's that last round was certainly exhilarating as MRCZ almost won the game right there thanks to their Mozzie play. Unfortunately, not able to clinch out the round, just getting taken out in that crucial 1v1 situation.
MRCZ have won so much of rounds, they have a lot of room to play with.
Actually, they have a lot of room to, in fact, I would dare say experiment with how they play things. Speaking of experiment, we did have a Monty pick. We do have a Monty pick, in fact, from the X10. What do you think? Is it going to be an Archives push? Like, the Monty Smoke plant in Archives?
I don't think they will go for the Monty Smoke plant because they are just going out for the Romans first.
Roam clear. Definitely paramount.
I think the Zofia will be playing behind the Montaigne.
Could be.
Support him as...
Could be.
10 seconds to insertion.
As it were, Border as a map, like I said, very early, very early in this game, excuse me, is in fact a map of intel, like a map that relies on intel for a lot of the plays that happen on it. If you don't know who's where, you get flanked, or you'll get taken out, or you lose gunfights. You have to know who's where, at least who's in front of you in your general direction.
I think that's the reason why No Man is banned. They were worried about the flanks. As we saw Jittery, the flanks in this game is really dangerous.
Especially from the...
G1, if they want to win, they don't have any more room. It's match point for Mercenaries. But you can never count them out. In a game like Siege, anything is possible.
Exactly. And like I said, like you said, you raised the point of the Nomad ban. That is turning out to be quite crucial for both teams because flanks have been the name of the game, especially for dropping the diffuser at quite the odd moments where you don't really want the diffuser to drop. And Mozzie's going to break the window in CCTV, trying to shoot out the repeller, jittery in fact. Not going to get anyone, and the Mont is going to be sticking to the
almost lost
window.
so much of HP, but he is stemmed back to full HP by the dog.
You still have Rizzo roaming downstairs on the dock. CCTV holding it down along with Mozzie, I think.
If he uses one impact and run out, he might get 2 or 3 kills. The dog gets taken out.
The dock will be taken out, and that's a nice little kill from Mozzie. However, Mozzie will also be taken out as Twit jumps in, and 2 kills for the defenders this time. I can't really call out the names with the way everything's flowing. However, right now it is a 3v2 in favor
The kills
of...
are dropping so fast.
Quite fast.
Saying that he's having some rubber banding
issues. Certainly, the games like this round again is turning out to be quite interesting. 3v2 in favor of MRCZ, but as we know, that can switch around very quickly. Beat's gonna be holding
50
down.
seconds remaining on the clock. I think he's worried about the connector. He's looking to open the armory window. Armory door.
Shots are fired. He's lit up, but he's gonna be able to open the armory wall. As the instinct will take down Beats, and now it's a...
I don't think that's gonna make a difference.
Not really, but it was a 3v1.
Headshot.
Turns into a 2v1. And Poseidon, once again, how many times have we seen this man left alone in a 1v something situation? He's played a 1v5, he's played a 1v3. This is once again another 1v3 that he has to fight his way out of. Trying to get the diffuser, will in fact be able to. However, 15, 13, 12, 11.
10 seconds remaining.
The romance really would trouble him, and there you go.
Lesion with that, just holding down.
Would win round number 10.
Holding down from
we have our winner.
We have our winner. Lesion with the final kill of the game as MRCZ take the map border 7-3.
To be honest, Jack, I didn't think this would be as one-sided as it has turned out.
Absolutely not. I definitely did not expect Quantum G1 to be outplayed the way they have been. MRCZ definitely showed up in full force this time around, and full props to them. G1 had their moments of brilliance. I will commend them for that.
I think the Nomad ban really hit G1 hard because they couldn't flank. Jittery, although he managed to flank one round, and that's the only round they won on the defense.
And it's not that they couldn't flank, it's just that MRCZ, when they were attacking, were a lot more instrumental in holding down flank watch than, I think G1 was expecting, at least some of the time. More than anything, it's just as simple as they got outplayed in most departments when it comes to defense and attack. The defense rounds, I would still say, were a lot more close cut than the attack rounds were.
Yeah. On the attack, the mercenaries were really playing so well. They were droning, they were taking the roamers out one by one. And finally, they were going for executes. Not really executes, but they were just getting the frags so easily. Quantum G1 did not put much of a fight into it.
The drone spot to kill conversion was very good from MRCC when they were attacking, and use of intel in the couple of defense rounds that they did win. That was also really well done. So props to MRCZ. Good games. Good game to Quantum G1. That is the second game of the stream. For joining me.
As well. Stream pause, right?
I think.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with the motion, following the light that sets me free.
Wait.
Suck me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Suck me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty.
Hello, everybody. We are up for the third match of the day. It's Virtual-5 versus Sinister 6. We are heading into Consulate, I think. Yep.
And today, Elika is back with Reverb. I'm actually, planning to experiment with different kind of casters today. Here we go. We got a band. Thatcher got banned. Wow, nice, Sinister.
Thatcher is banned, I guess, for mostly the basement, like
Oh.
to make life harder for the attackers.
Oh, we got Nomad banned. Actually, a good pick. Who do
Nomad
you
is
think?
banned. Air jabs out of the way.
Yeah, what are your predictions though? Who do you think, Sinister 6 or Virtual-5? The last time I gave a prediction, it actually worked out.
So you do it now. Give a prediction fast. 2 seconds.
Sinister. Yeah, I think it's going to be Sinister. Oh, Valkyrie.
Sinister is the team name.
Okay, Sinister. Okay, oh, sorry, I Sinister.
Hold on.
It's
Last
okay.
ban, I think, is going to be Echo or a Maestro.
Echo maybe? Yeah.
There you go. Echo ban.
Yeah. I hate it, when actually people ban Valkyrie. It's such a good, it's such a good op. And that's when
That's
it
why she gets banned.
yeah, exactly. I love playing Valk, like I'm comfortable. Elika, oh my god, Nuke Potato just wrote your name Ria. Okay.
So the first defense round is going to be in cafeteria and garage.
Oh, I think we have some good ops coming in from the, Sinister. Dokibi, the might fuse, not bad. Oh, we have Kate.
Fuse?
Exactly. Why would somebody do that?
They picked Fuse. That is a strange pick, but of course they're going to sixth pick
Oh, he actually shifted to
onto
Zofia. Never
Zofia.
mind. And most of actually like 3 of them are spawning at Triod Barricade. Not actually a preferable spawn.
Yeah, with a lot of windows, you're likely to get spawn killed.
Yes.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
What do you think? Like, do you ever talk about Sinister Virtual-5? Ever? Like, hear anything about them? Actually, hold on. MBK?
10
Listen.
seconds remaining.
MBK. एक बार Discord start कर lag हो रहा है.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, and game volume कम, reverb का volume ज़्यादा. Just trying to take a spawn.
Okay, Mr. Roy. Yeah, I think he's waiting for a spawn kill. He's just gonna ping it and move on to some other place.
Pretty bad. Virtual-5 did not opt for any of the spawn kills, even though they had good. Oh, nice. Your face actually took a cam out from down below.
Viper gonna make some holes onto the ceiling or some vertical play.
Yeah. I'm so upset seeing Smoke and Mute with shotguns. It's actually a good pick button.
Yeah, that is the strat actually. You should pick a shotgun, and because the SMG-11 is a really good gun. Okay, Cascade or Cascade, I guess, is to make some bullet holes. As the first logic bomb is being used.
Like if Maestro makes it a little bit more like expanding, he can get an easy kill though. Easy spawn kill by Maestro. If maybe he can, not sure.
Not a spawn kill, but a bullet hole kill. You do have to make the bullet holes smaller though, because the larger they are, the easier they are to spot.
Time is kicking and there's no move from Sinister right yet. They haven't actually, even
Entered the map.
try to find the objectives properly.
Well, Scriptic running the TCSG 12 sniper shotgun with the INCOG.
Probably get red. I think Dokebi should get this kill. Dokebi will get this kill if she peek. Okay.
Ella
Dokebi.
is playing the FO12 shotgun, one of the most
Yeah.
powerful shotguns of the game.
And look at the peek she's giving. Nice.
Scriptic will get the first kill of the game. That took quite a bit of time.
And Katie is really hungry for some on the garage. Okay,
Smokes
Dokebi
will be
pushing,
thrown
and Kate
off.
has no idea Dokebi is
Attackers
pushing.
bomb
Oh
diffuser
my
has been
god.
dropped.
Oh, it's a
Damn.
quick triple for Scriptic.
He got a triple kill. That's
15 seconds
And
remaining.
he might get a fourth one. He just patching it up.
oh
There
my
you go.
god. 4
Flawless
kills.
round.
First round for Scripted. Just like that. Just like that.
Flawless round from the defensive team. And the attackers never really looked like they were going to establish some control and get some frags.
Yeah, they were playing too passive. Too passive. Attackers should never play passive. That's what happened in the previous game. Aero Gaming versus not today.
What I do believe is they are lacking communication because there wasn't enough drone work.
And
They
actually,
got
Dokebi pushed into the site and Cade, Dokebi had, multiple chances to get Cade and Scriptic at the same time. Both were exposed, both were at the van. Also, I think, Cade and Scriptic were also watching the same position. They were watching garage. They really were hungry for some kills from the garage. Really, really.
so we gonna have a vigil now. 6 pick on to from Legion, I guess.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
The objective is going to be consul office on the second floor. Nothing very surprising.
Surprising part is this time the spawn has been choose really random by the players.
So last round we saw Fuse being 6th pick off, but this time they are actually going to stick to it. I think the attackers were just waiting for them to actually do some stupid peeks, but they did not.
Virtual-5 is actually having fun in this game with the shotguns,
10
trust
seconds
me.
left.
Everybody's having good time with shotguns today, everyone.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you need a shotgun for the self-destruction in the map. You need it for some setups.
See, we got 2 outspawning. I think it's going to be spawned from Virtual-5.
Looks like it's going to be an admin take first. There you go. They are stalled out for the moment.
Diffuser is raffling. Oh my god, diffuser is raffling. I want to see what's happening there.
It's not rappling. The player is carrying it with him.
I meant like he's raffling with the diffuser.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's fine, it happens. I don't know how diffuser is so daring, man. The multiple peaks actually from Sinister.
Okay, so this time they have established much more of the map control, much faster. Only 1 minute has passed by and they're already into the visa stairs. I think the Zofia got a call that Vigil is playing downstairs.
Yeah.
This might be a free pick for Zofia. She's just gonna put a claymore.
Which is actually watching me down.
A reflag coming on from S2 Face and Scriptic.
Hey.
That was a trade actually.
Yeah, exactly. That was a trade. That was a really good kill.
Oh, Hardping's coming on. He's just going to bait out some shots. But very wisely, Mike would not get over aggressive.
We're doing the same mistake again.
Edigro will get deadly Momo.
They should actually keep playing really faster. The Sinister, they're really playing very slow, which is really making Virtual-5 even more confident for the place. Virtual-5 is actually putting themselves free in the map.
It's actually Virtual-5.
Oh, sorry.
The heavy fight between Maestro and the Dokebi. Husky takes out Victor.
Mm-hmm.
It's all on to Slayer and Mr. Roy playing Fuse and
But
Ash
I'm
respectively.
expecting one kill from Fuse. I'm expecting this kill from Fuse.
Slayer will get one player, but he gets
Ash got
instantly refragged. And there
nice.
you go, just like that. Virtual-5 wins round number 2.
See, like the difference between virtual and simple play is like whenever the first team to get the attackers is always trying to play passive. I don't understand the meaning behind that. Maybe like see the basic thing regarding attackers is like to push, and defenders is to stay at the side and defend.
Yeah, that is a symbol of lack of confidence. I think they should really pick a Mountain right now so that he can extend his shield and push forward. The
Mhm.
Ash would play behind him and get some easy frags.
We have gridlock. Why would they? Mozzie Eager, Dog Smoke, pretty good choice.
I
And
wonder why Victor
okay, he changed.
Virtual are
No
playing
mind.
Fuse.
Hmm.
He hasn't even used his cluster charges yet.
Hmm. And the amazing part is like script. The
Defenders,
player,
protect your
he
bombs from
is
being
really
defused by
awesome.
attackers.
He's really getting some really good tracks down there and helping out the teammates. He's like, the potential player who can get
Attackers
clutches.
have discovered the location of a bomb.
I think
What
he is a
Bomb
standout
located
player
by attackers.
for
what
Sinister
exactly
6.
trying to do?
He is actually trying to hit a drone, and they normally do some random breaking things.
Okay, that's
If you break some
satisfaction.
things when the attackers like step on it, they make a sound,
10 seconds
and you
remaining.
will get notified that, not notified, but you will get some information.
5 seconds left before
Sound.
insertion.
This time the objectives don't
Attackers are
really
moving to defuse a bomb.
good in the position. I
The
think
attacker's
this
bomb diffuser has been
this
dropped.
spawn of the objectives is not really good.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
I'd actually choose the, as usual, gridlock trying to enter.
I don't think Gridlock is a very good pick considering the way they have been playing. Gridlock is there to like cover the flanks, but if you are not even pushing into the side, I don't think you need to be worried about the
The
flank.
way
So
she the way she's spawning is really
the Mozipest will deny intel on to the side. Victor is just gonna hop into admin.
diffuser with gridlock are going to get into this. Hey, they are trying probably not yet. Already Jackal trying to push his
I
way through,
think
and
Slayer will get
one minute
some
to life.
footsteps in any
Yeah.
moment from now. He's not scanning those very wisely.
I think Ash is going to get taken down by Jackal for 1 second. Yeah, Jackal. Okay, nice. Ignore.
He's very slow onto this attack.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to give his position away, but Mike will get a double kill onto Mr. Roy and Victor. He might get another one. He still has the diffuser with him. He just needs to hold it out.
Shouldn't have done that. Mozzie shouldn't have. Oh, sorry. Oh man, Dermot just fucked up his spray, but then he's still trying to get down to that thing. Dermot pushes to the walls. Then he knows that there is one, and he gets taken down. There's still hope,
Viper will use his Tempest on Jaeger and get him back to full 100 HP.
and it's a complete 1v4 Jaeger versus and yo another round in the favor of Virtual-5. No casualties.
Was that an ace from Mike? No, I don't think so.
No, that was not because hold on, because Viper
4K, it was
1K.
4K,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
So if we look at the scoreline, Sinister 6 have managed to pull off only 3 kills in 3 rounds.
Hmm.
Meanwhile,
Skeptic is actually trying well. Is actually playing good.
Virtual-5 on the other hand have 15 kills.
Yeah, everybody's putting effort into the game.
Yeah.
Everyone's putting effort into the game, and they're actually equally playing with each other. Like more like trade kills, no baiting, no stuff. Clean game. I'm impressed again. They had Twitch this time. Been long time since I saw Twitch on the
Attackers
play.
need to locate and defuse
Really
as many
long.
bombs as they can.
I think that was for the Mozzie pests, but this time they haven't even picked a Mozzie. There is a mute in play though. There are a few areas
The
to
mute
pick
with
off
the
for the
short
Twitch.
one for sure.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Ella is playing the F12 shotgun as well. She's gonna make some holes into the piano. Looks like it's going to be a bathroom hole.
It's actually fun watching them short.
10
Shoot
seconds to
everyone.
insertion.
And you know, I think it's high time for Sinister to get it down, or else it will be really hard for them
Attackers are
to
heading out to defuse the bomb.
retake when they come to defenders.
If
And
you
as
wonder
of
why Mute was putting drones up there, because it denies intel onto the yellow stairs.
I didn't.
Ooh, S2 will get a quick kill onto Adigo.
No.
I wonder if it's spawn peeking, I think. Defenders are still busy setting up the map.
And here we go, Twitch already in the site.
He's gonna get those
Doing
Cade
some,
electro
getting some
claws. He's looking
information.
for it.
Yeah.
There you go, one electro claw taken out.
Nah.
So there you go. They're gonna open up the right side of the garage.
I think this round should go in the favor of Sinister, but we have Maestro with like some next level attacks.
Interestingly, they haven't even established control over piano yet. That's gonna make their attack really much more difficult.
And Sinister is actually playing, so they should play a little more fast so that time advantage should be taken properly. It's already.
Ella is actually holding a similar position, but looks like Ash doesn't have any idea that Ella is playing there. It will get thrown out and it will take some of HP
Already,
of Cryptic. But someone has pushed into the garage.
Kate has no clue that he's in the side. Twitch is in the side. Kate, you can do it.
Push on, what are you doing?
Yes, he did it finally. I will try. Just try.
Cryptic again with a double kill. He's playing so well with the TCS G12 shotgun.
Oh my god, IQ still on the stairs can get an easy kill for the.
Ooh, brilliant jiggle peek from Ella.
Yeah, he just missed the shot sledge.
The
Ella
shield
trying to
and
do
shotgun
some-
hold is really working so good for them. It's like they don't drone her out, and every time she gets 1 or 2 easy kills off of that.
I think IQ should get. Oh, nice. Victor took down Cryptic. Nice. Now it should be a really tough situation for Virtual-5. Somehow Master
Let's get
tries
with some
to
beautiful
take
angles onto the yellow stairs, but can't take it out. Take
Master has
the
no
attacker
clue
out.
that he's up. He's just above him. Oh my god.
I wonder why they are not pushing Ella playing bathroom.
Exactly.
15 seconds remaining in the clock. IQ will get taken out.
10 seconds
Just kid
remaining.
waiting for him on the yellow stairs. He's gonna hop on, try to get the diffuser and plant. But Ella is up there. There's no way he can plant.
Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
Operators, you are out of time.
Why? You could have just pushed.
Yeah, I don't think there was any way he was like able to make anything happen off of that.
Yeah.
Ella was holding from upstairs with some pre-made holes. He cannot plant and he doesn't know where the last defender is. I think he just gave up.
And probably IQ should have pushed Cade. Like literally Twitch pushed the site and Cade had no clue Twitch could have got that kill, but no. Cade took her down. This time we have Lion.
Yeah, he's gonna stop the defenders from moving for I think 3 seconds.
Yeah. Is it so? I never heard about Lion. I never did.
Yeah. He has like this EE1D drone, and when he uses it, if you move, then you are pinged. And all the attackers know your position.
Okay, that's what some battle I think.
Attackers need to locate
No,
and defuse
No,
the
Battle
bomb.
Eye is actually anti-cheat program by Ubisoft. Okay, so it's going to be a console defense once again.
Yeah, and if Sinister does not get this round, they need to go through one really tough competition when it comes to on the defender side. And Virtual
Until,
is really good at
until
playing
now,
that.
the match seems to be really one-sided in favor of
There's no
B5.
masala. And the other fact is that Virtual 6 is so unconfident, like they are on top of their heads. I'm expecting a good play from Lion this time, Slayer.
Virtual-5 have already won 4 rounds. There you go. The first E1D will hit up. They spot one defender, but he's in a position the attackers cannot take out. He does lose a lot of HP.
Defenders are actually playing so defensive that it's very difficult for them. Difficult for Sinister 6 to.
Okay, there you go. The first cluster charge will hit. Let's see if it will get someone. I do believe it will. No, it did not.
Does Mute have any clue that oh my god, did you just see Mute's cozy? It was like literally behind that. More trying to get some small.
There you go. Viper spots someone, but he misses his shots. He's just gonna go up the yellow stairs. Deadly Momo, I think, is looking for the Mozo. He has a drone with him. But he's just gonna let it go and push on to stairs. Viper is still in the basement. And Cryptic does get Mr. Roy, and
that was a really bad flash from Ash, and then she kinda messed up her aim over there. Kinda messed up her spray over there. What did she do? It's a very fresh.
ooh, a shotgun blast right into the face.
Yeah, I'm in love with shotguns. I'm gonna give up all SMGs from today. Mute and shotgun for the win. I think IQ can get this kill.
Viper will get SP faced, and
oh damn!
flawless round again from Virtual-5.
Today, the whole day we have been having very strange matches. You see, the first match we had, like, the score was 2-6, and the second match was 1-6, and I think now it's going to be 0-6 for a reason. Don't you?
Yeah, Sinister 6 don't look like they have any idea of how they want to push the objective.
And there's lot of miscommunication and misconceptions going on in Sinister 6. Although they have the, I think Sinister 6 is just trying new ops like Lion, Twitch, Finca now. And I don't think there's a great effort from Sinister, though it's just one kill and there's hardly no effort.
Cryptic, look at that. He has 8 kills, 2 assists, and 3 deaths.
And
He's
look
playing
at
fantastic.
everyone in Virtual-5. Everybody is putting effort into the game.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I think it's time for Sinister 6 to show up. If they've been hiding something, now is the time to put it into the strats.
Yeah. Once G2 made a very bad comeback after 27 rounds. I just heard it from your dad. I didn't know. Actually, I think this particular round is easy for Sinister, but it's more easy for Virtual 6 to get down. So maybe
5 seconds left.
I think Sinister 6 are actually lacking drone work. They should drone for a bit longer.
Yeah.
To get more intel. This time they have a Monty, as I said. It will let them get some fights face on.
I'm expecting some cheesy. Capio is actually trying a peek. Monty trying to push the garage. Push the hollow. I'm excited now. Why would she put a claymore there?
You see a window up there?
Okay,
Defenders do like to jump up from there and get an easy flank, maybe 2 or 3 kills. That's why you put a claymore, so that no defender can jump out of there.
IQ actually had his hands on Mute.
The dog will be spotted out on top of yellow stairs.
Jackal is really willing to push. Wait. Jackal does
Please
spot.
don't get spotted out. First canister will be
There's
used,
so much mess
and
going
he
on.
eats a lots of bullets. Kuskid is on 5 HP, I guess.
Tapped out with his messy spray, actually making Virtual-6 get panicked. And look at
Slayer
that.
has 100 bullets in his magazine. He was just blindly spraying, and
Yeah.
Adigro will take out S2 phase.
Looking at the HP of Virtual-6, it's not really great, even though not really great, even though when it's 5v4. Okay, here we go. Virtual-6 back on the track, punishing.
Cascade, although it's so much low on HP, will get a kill. Cryptic with another one on Deadly Momo.
Yeah, I think this is the shortest match I've ever seen. Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh my! Kuskit just took Mountain in such a manner. I'm
yeah,
flabbergasted. Like I'm
Mountain is very exposed from his back. You can shoot him from back only. You cannot do any damage from his front if he has his shield
Just look
extended.
at the shot. One hell of a gameplay from Scriptic coming here. This guy took all my heart away at today's game.
It's a complete swap out from Virtual-5. They are 6-0.
I'm looking forward. Please, I'm looking forward from Sinister at least one round. I wish one round from Sinister.
If you take a look at the score line, Scriptic is on 10 kills and 3 deaths. That
He's
is more
not
than
going
a
down
3.
with the kill streak.
Yeah, he has more than a 3.0 KD. That's insane.
And like the fact that everybody is putting an effort into the match from Virtual-6. I don't see a problem over there. But I do see a problem for Sinister because there has been like there's no constant support to the team. Sometimes there is support and sometimes there is not.
Yeah, Sinister have been losing a lot of manpower early on, and there's just no refrag from them. The way both the teams have been playing, I think this is going to be the last round of the match.
This is like the quickest match in today's. Like we had 2 to 6, 1 to 6. Now I'm expecting a 0 to.
It's a side shift right now. You see, Sinister 6 will now defend. Let's see if that really does something for Virtual-5.
I think this round is really going to be easy for Virtual-5. Hopefully, Scriptic trying to peek into the first time and then he gets none, but will surely get one.
There you go.
Buck
is in admin just like that.
Yeah.
They drone it out a little bit. They know nobody's playing there, and they just enter the map as easy as that.
You know that stick between Sinister and Virtual-6. Sinister did not do homework. They did not do the proper homework. They did not do their homework. How do you expect the results? Plain.
Mr. Roy is gonna get aggressive and he's going to peek into the yellow door.
Oh my god, I am so done with the shotguns. Damn.
No, Buck has an ability. He can use shotgun and an assault rifle.
Yeah.
He has both in one gun.
A bomb has been located.
That is like
That's a nasty peek. That's like a 2-floor vertical play.
Like currently looking at the push coming towards from Virtual-6, they're pretty chilled and confident they're going to win this round. They don't even need to get the time factor. Maverick is ready to push.
We saw a lot of this stuff in the 6th Invitational 2020, where you can open the hard wall by doing this.
I'm excited for Maverick.
Reloading on ammo.
That wall is now solved. You see that? With Maverick, you can actually make a hard wall. You can convert a hard wall into a soft one. It needs a lot of practice, but looks like they have done it. 50 seconds remaining in 3v5.
High time Virtual-6 to push down, and nice, they take down.
This is exactly what I have been pointing out.
They have done
Virtual-5 have
really well. And he
Virtual-5 has control of piano, so they were able to take out the high easily. So that's it. The match has ended 7-0.
look at Eddie Crow. He was pretty sure that he was gonna come from the stairs. And another match to the flawless victory, guys. 0-8.
This
Today
was a
is
complete
actually
swap out for Virtual-5.
yes. And
Cryptic has been a one-man
MVP
army.
Cryptic really deserves the MVP with 11 kills, and like he's on a damn very good kill streak. Trust me. So here we go, and another match. Like this is the third match and the last match of the day, guys. And today has been a really long day and a very strange day, because in the first match the score was 2-6, and the second match was 1-6, and here we go. It's finally 0-7. Something really interesting, right?
So, guys, thank you everybody for joining in. We had a lot of fun. It was great to cast with
Before
you,
we
Anika.
actually end this session up, I would like to talk to Reverb regarding what do you think? What are the flaws made by Sinister Six? What do you think?
Yeah, it's just that they are very not. I would not say they're bad at communication, but they lacked communication. They weren't droning out enough. They weren't taking control of the map very easily. They took a lot of time,
Hmm.
and towards the end, it was just easy kills for the defensive team.
And like the thing I noticed from Sinister Six is they lacked a lot of confidence, and they were like throwing the match from the beginning. I felt it. Maybe it may be wrong. Maybe they were just having a bad day or something. But really, trust me, Sinister could not take a proper, at least one proper kill, or at least one proper execution.
Yeah, they were trying to get some fights. They were trying to take some fights head on, but they weren't just winning those.
Yeah. So like, anything unique about Virtual you want to say today?
Yeah, they really played well. They're like an example of perfect teamwork and execution.
Hmm. And they players had individual potential for the clutches, especially if we are talking about the MVP Scriptic, the way he rushed and he was on a damn pretty good kill streak. Come on, he really.
For some reason, all the members of Sinister Six were just walking to his crossfires, and he was able to take them out so easily one by one.
Hmm.
And there weren't anyone to refrag. Even if there was, they couldn't do anything.
And also, as you mentioned earlier, there was no drone work. I actually saw Sinister putting no efforts to the drone work. Like Virtual 6, even after helped them out at the last 20 seconds. And that's a miracle. Whoo!
Okay, guys, stream has ended. We couldn't end it, man.
Yes. See
Never
you guys
mind.
tomorrow. Adios, amigo.